Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
We are Geekspective. We're running Tales from Mauxferry tonight. We'll be playing Godbound by John Hart, or not John Harper.
Oh my God.
By Kevin Crawford.
There you go.
I'm Josh Long. I'll be the DM tonight. You can find me on Twitter at EvilDMJosh. And let's go around and have everyone else introduce themselves, their characters, and what they got from leveling up.
Oh, crap, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
I didn't
for this,
level.
Josh.
I forgot to level.
Well, you
Oh
de-level
no.
I forgot on the
Go down to
papers at
zero
home.
level.
then. Exactly.
you
You're back to a peasant.
Oh, it's fine.
That sounds kind of fun.
Well,
Actually, I would
it's
like to
more-
play peasants. Actually,
It's more accurate to say you're back to being an 18th level
Yeah.
Right.
Gravewalker.
no, I just want to play
Deathwalker?
Peasant Bound. Is that just Warhammer?
Warhammer Fantasy, baby.
Yeah.
It's so
Okay.
good.
Peasant bound.
It's
Yeah.
like mud, blood, and shit simulator.
That's right.
You
All
mean
right.
Mudblood in the Harry Potter sense?
No.
No, in
There's
the-
a comma
in
there.
the comma sense.
I
yeah.
see, okay.
Not in the racial sense.
Let's have Brother John go first.
I'm Brother John. I play a...
Who am I?
Who am I? I play a... He's like a... I want to say half-dragon,
Yeah.
but I think people have like so many different conceptions of what a half-dragon is.
He's a half-dragon.
He's a half-dragon.
Yeah.
He's a red half-dragon, and he's like a martial artist. He's super cool, super badass, and that's really all you need to know.
Uh-huh. What's his words?
His words of power or words of divine gifts or just words, I guess,
The words.
is dragon, alacrity, and vengeance. You can find me at Monochrome Guy on Twitter.
All right, me next.
Oh, what
paper
you
drop.
get for your level?
Oh yeah, leveling.
Oh, I leveled up. Oh,
Yes.
snap. Yeah, I did level up. So what do you mean, what did I get?
What was the new power?
Oh, my new power is Pursuit of Fury, which is pretty much like I become the Terminator. It's like either somebody's done something to me or someone else, I'm able to focus in on the person who created the offense and just track them down. And like really like no barrier, like there's no barrier short of like what was his divine materials that
Yeah.
he can't get through. So it's like pretty much like just straight line there and just take
But-
care of a person.
So you're just going to cause a lot of issues for me is what you're trying
Pretty
to
much.
say.
It's
All
the,
right.
the Terminator / the Juggernaut.
I feel
Yes.
like yeah,
Yes.
pretty much something like that. Yeah.
All right. How
And
about
I think that's pretty much a good thing for somebody who's all about vengeance. to have.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Indeed.
Yeah. How about you, Amber?
Okay, so hi, I'm Amber. You can find me on Twitter at Rocket Orca. I'm playing Milana, who is a rotting magical pixie. Her words are death, knowledge, and I believe it is sorcery. Yes, sorcery. And I also leveled up. Yay! And I picked for my new gift under the word death, reaping word. So I can commit effort for the scene and choose a target at any range. A gesture suffices if you can see the target. Otherwise, you must use a name they consider their own true name. Lesser foes drop dead and cannot be revived without your permission. Worthy foes require the effort be committed to the end of the day and are allowed a hardiness saving throw to resist. Furthermore, worthy foes must be injured in order to let death reach them, and even a single point of damage is enough. So basically, I've become Light from Death Note.
Oh, I haven't watched that. But pretty much you can kill them if they're injured. This,
If they have to, yeah, if they're injured and I see them,
Yeah.
I can just go and just
Damn.
wave my hand and they just die. Their spirit just passes out of them.
Wow. But if you don't see them, you have
I have
to
to know their name. So if I learn somebody's true name and like I peep in and go, oh, Johnny, whoever.
Johnny Appleseed.
See, yeah, broke his leg. Anyway, that's what I did.
Nice. All right. How about you, Dave?
Hi, I'm Dave. I play Newek, who is a living brisket.
Delicious.
He's a minotaur, actually. My words are endurance, might, and sword. I leveled up, I guess.
Yeah.
I took 2 minor gifts. I took the what's it call it? Sorry.
No problem.
What's the one that everybody gets or everybody has access to?
Corona.
Yes, the words of creation or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I took effort of the word. Gives me an extra effort to use.
Ooh.
Whoa.
And then
Damn.
So he's got the boy. The
He's
boy
got
got 4 effort.
yeah, 4 effort.
Oh, shit.
I didn't want to run out of effort.
Yeah, really.
And then I took the gift Thirsting Razor from the Sword book, or the Sword Word, or what, I don't know.
Word.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I always hit lesser foes with melee attacks. No attack roll is necessary.
Nice.
Do you have to commit effort for that, or is it just a thing?
Well, what?
Do you have to commit effort, or is it constant?
Yes. Do you have to commit effort, or is it?
Yes, I do commit effort on my turn.
Okay.
Cool. How about Chris?
Yeah. Hey, I'm playing Azrael, a tiefling godbound with the words command, health, and sun, and I've got some deception from my artifact. What I did when I level up is I bumped all my numbers like I'm supposed to.
I mean, yeah, it's a given.
I've got a lot more health now. That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not such a schmuck. I actually have 15 health.
Dang.
I'm a chunky boy. And I attuned myself to the gifts, the lesser gifts of the sun, hasten to the light, which I commit effort for the scene and can teleport within a mile to any natural place, anything lit by sunlight or my radiance.
Wow.
So, like, there are other words that will, like, let me emit light when I'm not there and stuff like that. So I can make, like, a save point and
Yeah.
just be like, later.
But you don't have that yet, do you?
I don't have that
Okay.
yet. I don't think so. And then I took Purity of Brilliant Law, so I can, as an instant, so even not on my turn, I can commit effort for the scene and dispel stuff that's affecting me or all kinds of cool stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Nice. And last but not least, John.
I am John. You can find me on Twitter if you want to at CrosswaysGM. I am playing Gerlach. Gerlach is a skulk with murderous tendencies. He has the words of alacrity, murder, and theft, and I am not adding anything yet. I am saving.
Oh, that's not good.
Man.
I mean, it's good.
What word are you going for?
I'm not sure yet. I was looking at fear earlier.
So you can actually take another word as
Oh, yeah.
well.
For 3 points.
For 3.
Yeah.
So every time you level, you get 2 points.
Yeah.
Anything you don't spend carries over, and you can spend 3 to get another word.
But I
Word.
haven't decided for sure what it's going to be yet. I should
Beer
probably
sounds pretty
figure out
good.
how to get my hands on that expansion book at some point.
The one that lets you level.
Not now.
Oh,
I'm not going
okay.
to need it for a long, long time.
One last thing I want to point out below me and to that direction, is Blessings and Curses. If you do choose to donate bits, you can donate to your favorite player or me. I really need it. As you see,
No.
I have 0.
That's because you used them.
That's because you used them.
I-
You
Yeah.
I
had
have 0.
5 of them last time.
He does use them to be a dick.
Yep.
Don't do that.
Or if you want to, you can just give them to Brother John. He'll just pool them all together and just not use them ever.
Just like fill up the entire screen.
Yeah, let's push the limits of those.
It just keeps on going. And so with that, I think before we recap, because I don't want to spoil some stuff for Dave.
Wait, Josh, don't you want to also talk about what we're giving away today?
Oh, you're right. You're right. We are giving away a couple copies of Sly Flourish's Fantastic Locations. You can also find Sly Flourish on this channel itself, the Don't Split the Podcast Network. I'm not sure which day. I should know which day, but I don't. So for taking care of my sins, I'm wearing
Another Don't Split the Podcast.
the Dames and Dragons shirt. And so check out that podcast. It's freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I also want to say thank you, Wolfmere, for
No!
the tithing.
God! Stop!
Don't give him pity tithings.
Yes.
Yeah, you know we'll see you again, right? Just checking.
Right. So I don't want to recap because I think some of it might be relevant for Dave, and I don't want to give him spoilers. So we're just going to go straight into it, Dave.
All right.
Uh-oh.
So no, everyone else went to Bartholomew, right?
Yeah.
And I just kind of played you as, you need to go find that family.
Yeah.
And so how do you go find that? How do you go try to find that family? Where do you go first?
Well, you know, the part of the old Thieves Guild that was New X area. That's probably the first place to look, but I don't know if that was something that I went through before we departed that, as we were kind of excavating or whatever. But that, of course, would have been the first place I looked. They weren't there.
No. So where did you go look next?
Went up to the adventure. The park district. I'm sorry. Back to the old our old place up there that used to. I forget who that belonged to at one point.
It belonged to. We just know it as the Cat Mansion. So it belonged to a powerful wizard family that liked to transform people into cats and the such.
Just for funsies.
But that was our hideout for a while. And there was a basement area that had some not really a maze, but somewhere that I had lived for a while. Shaden knew about it. It would have been kind of a good fallback point.
Right. And you don't find them there either.
Yeah.
Where do you go to look next?
I guess they're dead.
No. Which district do you investigate?
Dead-er, maybe.
I believe we have a map also over there.
Yes, here, I'll hand you a map, Dave. Whoops. Across the pile of pizzas and cupcakes and gummy worms and
Wait, what?
Cheez-Its. And...
Oh, no.
There's actually not that much. I think I ate my way out of it.
Yeah,
Who drew all the cute shit on here?
probably
Me.
Brother John.
That's my map. And
Super cute.
yeah, thanks.
So where do you go?
Where do I go?
Obviously, the
district?
graveyard district.
There's no graveyard district.
Oh, man, there could be.
Is there a Lost Family district?
Yeah, is there the Lost and Found district? Please?
Right.
Oh, man.
That was a funny noise.
I would have guessed probably the former Guildhouse district
Okay.
would have been a place to look. Kind of that end of town, kind of the
All right.
through the former Guildhouse, down in that southeast corner of the map with the immigrant district, the resident district, red light district.
Go ahead and roll me a wisdom check. So this is not going to be
shit.
rolling above. You're just going to roll D20 plus your wisdom modifier.
All right. Hang on.
No problem. Yeah. Get
didn't
those
realize I
fancy
had
dice.
dice.
Yeah.
Fancy dice.
Fancy
the
dice.
metal.
Woo!
The stone metal-y ones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
so
the
the good crinkle.
ASMR.
Yeah.
Not really. Did you roll a what?
Found him.
All right. So you
Nat
rolled a
one.
natural one. By Godbound rules, that's an auto fail. However,
I did find.
yes. So what
I
is
did
what
find
does it,
Paylor.
bless. What do you? How does this look like looking around and everything like that? What are you doing looking around this district?
Well, Newek's not a stealthy fella, and so he's more or less just like stomping through the former Guildhouse district. I mean, he can't like slink, so like
I would like to see Newek try to slink.
he's tried before. It usually ruins everybody else's slink.
You threw off the whole group
Like he's
slink.
hiding behind a trash can, but it's like me hiding behind this phone. It's like,
Yeah.
but yeah, so he's not hiding. He's just like looking around and like looking for. I mean, there's lots of abandoned buildings within the former Guildhouse district, and he's kind of going through those, just looking for any trace, any like, possessions or any like evidence that there might be, Shaden and Kage.
What did they have a certain smell about them? Didn't you have like the ability to smell me from anywhere?
Not from anywhere.
Well, just like but good tracking.
Shaden wouldn't have a scent.
Oh, okay.
That's correct.
She's ethereal.
Kage could.
Kage is a good question.
She could.
She can go ethereal, at least
Right. So
as we built her last time.
Right. So I would still go with it that she has a scent when she is not in her ethereal form.
And so, yeah, I mean that's certainly something I'm on the
Okay.
lookout for as well. Is that baby girl stink?
Yeah. Baby girl stank. So yeah, you're going through all these like pretty much abandoned buildings, there's still people there, right? There's
Right,
still
right.
people exist. There's squatters. There's other not so great guilds. There's a whole bunch of stuff going still on in this district, right? What is something of use, what is something that you find useful there, though? Be it knowledge, a mundane item, a person, or something not necessarily related to your searchings, but just in general. What is something that
Not useful
Newick-
to this search, but rather just useful.
in general? Yeah. What is something Newick finds that is useful to him?
That's a good question. I suppose he would find someone. Let's say an orc.
Okay.
That he finds that tells him that this part of the city is they're all of the monsters are kind of coalescing and forming their own not even faction, just like gathering together under one banner, and they're going to wall it off.
Viva
Alright.
la revolution.
Because the monsters are tired of all of the abuse they take from the humans and elves.
Mm-hmm.
I bet the humans would help them wall it off.
Oh my god.
Right. Right.
You build your side, I'll build my
Wow,
side.
wow.
Double wall.
What does it mean? Nice. Yeah, so that's something for Newick to put in his back pocket for when he finds useful.
No half back pocket.
We can get you some jeans.
No, he needs jorts.
Yes.
Well, it starts
Yes.
out as a pair of jeans, but he rips them.
Yes, like the Hulk. Yes. Yes, like purple jeans.
Oh yes, definitely have to be purple jeans.
Ooh, yeah.
Purple corduroy jeans.
Yes.
Yes. That goes well, maybe.
No.
No. I don't know.
Well, of course, with his orange button-up bowling shirt that he has.
With like tufts of fur
that
sticking
Newick
out.
always wears. We never see Newick without his
That's
orange
true.
button-up bowling shirt.
He's always like, "You want to go bowling?" And we're like, "Oh,
No,
God."
God, stop.
So also while you're out and about searching for these few days, that one comes up. You can say, one of these days that you're searching around, a cherub approaches you. It's cute as a button, fat, happy baby with wings,
Yep.
a golden bow and arrows, with a greenery and hearts adorning it, holding in their hand a golden quill and a gilded notebook.
Oh.
And they go up, come to you. Oh, hello. I have a survey. Do you have some time?
Okay.
Oh, great. I'm working on behalf of the demigoddess of love, gossip, and pleasure. Her name is the never-ending trail of lovers, knowledge of desires, the mind, the heart, and the flesh, all satiated.
Huh.
Also known as polyphony.
Okay.
Okay, so this will be, sorry, this will be for the Golden Dragon Festival survey.
Okay. Yeah.
Who are you?
I am Newick, Godslayer.
And you see them write it down. Are you new to Mauxferry?
No.
Oh.
Been here long time.
Oh, that's weird. You're not in the registry.
But I don't know.
Do you need any love advice?
I'm looking.
And their eyes widen. They're like, they seem really excited. They're like, oh, for who?
Shaden.
I do have her in the registry.
Let me see.
And they kind of tip their notebook, and it says a list of names they had flipped through.
Where do I find Shaden?
I don't know. We just survey on the streets. Last time I saw her was in the fine goods district. So for next time. Continuing on. What did you think of the Golden Dragon Festival?
It was terrible.
Oh, was that because of the bodies?
No. Because of the gold.
And they look very concerned, and they're kind of like try to hide the bow and arrow behind.
Right.
They're trying to look big. What did you enjoy the most of the festival?
The food. and the bodies.
There we go.
There we go.
That's what I expected.
You can see they were about to ask about what food, but then they're like, as you said, the bodies, and they kind of they are. You see a little bit of sweat fall from their forehead as they were writing this down. They're like, is there anyone you wish would fall in love with you?
No. I already have love. Ugh.
Okay. Have you ran into any other deities recently?
Deities?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like who?
Could you read back my name?
Other than yourself?
I am the God Slayer. So yeah, I have found gods.
Oh, was it a positive or negative experience?
Pretty positive. I slayed them.
You see this bullets of sweat falling from the cherub's face. Who did you slay?
I have slain Asmodeus. I have slain. Oh shit! What was the first one?
I've killed so many.
I have slain Taldor. And I have slain Maya Hene.
I have to write these down. They
You can't punish us for Dave being by himself. It's
Yeah.
and as you say, Maya Hene, they did like a big gulp. They're like, well, let's just finish this up. Who do you worship?
Ooh, that's a good question. Do I still worship Baphomet?
That's up to you.
That is kind of up to you.
Because it was court. It was court at one point in time, right?
No, it was not.
No, he
Oh.
he was interested in Cord. But
I was
never-
interested in Cord because Cord was pretty cool, but like
Yeah.
I had a whole thing with Baphomet.
Mm-hmm.
I guess from a metagame perspective, like
You can still worship.
we are
Yeah.
Godbound, we are trying to do our own thing.
Right, but you're demigods,
Right.
so you can still worship gods as well.
Plus, in game, we haven't really discussed the fact that we're like
Gods.
literal demigods.
Right,
Yes,
right.
yes,
Okay. I follow Baphomet.
They're like, oh, this is all starting to make sense. So they take.
What about you?
Oh, I
Do you follow Baphomet?
no, I follow. I follow and worship Epiphany.
Probably good.
And final question: Do you need any help finding a lover?
Yes! That's what I'm doing.
Damn. Fell right into this one. Wasn't even planned. Would it be Shaden?
Yes. You're so slow.
Okay, well,
Help.
I can help you, and Epiphany can help you as well. We just need a way of getting in contact with you. So do you mind if I bless you with a way to contact you later?
This freaking evil census bureau.
Yeah. Don't want government on my land.
If you're lucky, he'll hand you a chip.
Yeah, right? Right?
What's your beliefs and instincts?
Shit, I don't know.
I don't think he has a belief about blindly trusting cherubs.
But I thought there was one about your family, though, isn't there?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to find that, and that's a long way off. Hang on, I'll get there. No, I didn't write all that shit down. I don't know where I put that.
Okay, let me go find it.
God.
Gosh. I believe there is while we look for it.
Oh wait, I know where I might have that written down. You'll find it quicker than I will, though.
Newick believes his family is safe and awaiting his return.
Yeah.
That's the one related to your family.
Okay.
So I guess it doesn't really push you in a direction for this choice. So pretty much out of character. I don't know if Cherryberry ever told their name. Their name is Cherry Roseberry. You catch through this conversation.
Okay.
Cherry is pretty much offering if you allow them to be able to pretty much track you, they will help you find your family.
Okay.
And this is a census network, and also this is the demigoddess of love, gossip, and pleasure. So they would probably be very effective in locating.
Yeah, but
Yeah, because Shaden's getting pleasured by all that time skip strange.
I
Spoilers.
So we did last session, Dave. We know stuff that you don't.
I know. Don't I have an instinct that I will something about family?
I will go find that.
I don't know where all that stuff is.
Instincts. When Newick encounters an enemy, he will attack when the party cannot choose a course. Newick seeks to keep his family safe and will defend them above all else.
Okay.
So that may lead into it as well, then.
Yeah. Yeah. How do I remove your way to contact?
Once we...
When our business is done, I don't want you anymore.
That's fine. Yeah. We can do that.
Yes, do it that way.
Okay. And so they are like, this might hurt a little, and they bring out their bow and arrow, and they point it at you, and then they, but it does, it like kind of hits you, but it doesn't hurt. It just goes poof into a very floral smell of smoke.
Can I see? Can I hold that bow?
Oh God.
It's neat.
Oh,
It's
okay.
tiny.
Oh, okay. Yes, they kind of hand it over to you. It's super tiny.
Right.
compared-
Right. It's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It doesn't kill anyone. What does it do?
It makes people fall in love. You're trying to attune to it, pretty much.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This might be something. And I don't even, I need to look that up because it could be that only works
For
with
melee. Yeah, I don't know. But you in theory, if it's not restricted, yes, you can do that in the future.
I think it is melee, though.
Any melee weapon, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Well,
never.
Well, no, use it as a club, and then it's a
I
melee
could use
weapon.
them as like a little stabby.
You wouldn't get any of the real benefits out of
No.
it, though.
It's fine.
All right.
But
he
I
could
like the idea.
Yeah.
Then you could randomly steal the tiny Cupid bow.
I'd probably let you do a miracle to do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would totally allow that.
All right.
So you can keep track of that if you'd like.
Yeah,
It'd just be
I-
more of
I
a
will.
miracle than
when we're at some point, I want all that information. I'm not writing it down as we're doing.
you just
right
write down what it is. I don't.
now. But I also want the cherub's name and the god and all that
Yep.
crap.
Sure. Yeah. I
Do you
can
want to
tell
do that now? Let's do it later.
Let's do it later. Okay. And so do you give the bow back to Cherry Roseberry?
Yeah.
And they're like, we will make sure to help you. Blessings to you, and we'll find your lover.
How long?
Not long.
Good.
Not long.
But
Maybe a few days.
okay.
All right.
I can find you too.
And they kind of. Okay. Well, love you. Bye bye. And they start flying away.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I know what Cherry Roseberry smells like.
Sure. Yeah.
So
Yes, you do.
that's helpful.
Yeah.
And you've touched their bow. Is it because of the ability you have to summon weapons?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, why? Okay, never mind. I get it
I mean,
now.
it would be nice to be able to make someone fall in love.
Yeah.
Just for purely hateful reasons.
God. And this is when you know you're playing an evil kid.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Okay.
It's
I'd like to
awesome.
point out that Newegg definitely had a more positive encounter with
Cherry Roseberry.
Cherry Roseberry.
Yeah. So let's pause with Newegg and what happened last time.
So,
So Dave knows as well.
we
We
talked to Bartholomew, who turned out to be actually a beholder.
Right.
With lots of beholder
We learned
babies.
that his favorite thing that happened in 20 years was banging his girlfriend.
Yes.
The Montessorians are back in power now. We also spent a lot of time trying to figure out how beholders poop.
Right.
Yep.
Also,
That-
Bartholomew's got the ability to reproduce now, so he
Yeah.
can like create. He can dream and create other beholders.
Yeah, because his girlfriend, like after they had sex, it was like he could now have
Yeah,
dreams.
It
Quote,
unlocked,
unquote,
Quotations.
sex.
it unlocked his third chakra or something.
Something
something like
happened
that,
between
yeah.
them. They did an elaborate dance.
I,
and it
I
was-
like to suggest that they actually they lay eggs. They look like eyeballs.
like the gum candy you get at Halloween. That's
I was
like
thinking
the
like
eyeball.
I was thinking like frog eggs that are kind of like
Ooh, that's also
gelatinous
gross.
with little
Yeah,
globs inside.
but they're a beholder, so they have to be eyeballs, right?
Yes, but their eyeballs inside of the little sacks, the globby little sacks. That'd be pretty good.
like they're little like
Just a little, like,
gloopy
fetus eyeball.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And then what else happened? That's all I can remember. 'Cause no, we wanted to find out about Maya Henne's church, because now that Maya Henne is no longer in existence, what happened to all of the people who are fueled by her power?
Okay.
And then we thought that would be a good foothold for Azrael's kind of like rise to power. So we went to a church, like the headquarters of Maya Henne, and then just took over. With Neweg's ability to be like, I'm just here, and then Azrael's power to just command. We kind of got in a situation.
Brimstone's ability?
Did I say what did I say?
Newegg.
Oops, I was
Yeah.
looking at you, so
No.
I said
Yeah.
Newegg. Sorry,
It's fine.
Brimstone's ability, madness, and
Yeah.
then we
Stole a crown,
stole her power relic.
which was a crown, right?
Yeah, so
it was
they
a crown.
the fortress they went into was the Blessed Fortress of Determination, and they got the crown that was the unbreaking will of righteousness.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
and
Gerlach-
then defiled it.
And Gerlach
I
defiled,
defiled
it.
the hell out of
Yeah,
it.
he defiled it. And just-
Uh,
he basically like licked it.
Yeah, he,
in the
like,
dark.
slobbered
I
on
tried
it.
to suck the juice out of it.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That's how I got that 1 point of Dominion.
like a toddler with a lollipop.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
so then Azrael now has like basically a whole flock of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
He used
Essentially.
1 point of his influence to
Okay.
kind of have them.
Yes, Maya Henne's
and
old.
don't forget you took over the golem.
Oh yeah, there was a golem, a giant golem that was guarding something, and I have all the command words and stuff for this amazing
It was
golem.
it was guarding the crown.
Yeah.
So what is your what's your golem's name?
I haven't named him yet.
He doesn't have a name?
Golem number 1. Golem number. I have to like get Milana's voice. I can't do
And
it.
then where's that golem now?
Still in my Henne's church.
It's a big golem.
It's a big
30 feet tall.
Yeah.
30 feet
Why why are we not writing that around?
We haven't gotten there yet. So
Wait, Dave, can you talk again?
Why are we not writing that around?
Can you guys hear Dave?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Okay,
hear him.
I'm crazy. All right.
Okay.
You can't hear Dave?
he's sitting right next to you.
That might be why.
Maybe.
It's fine.
Okay.
I think I'm getting left ear noise now.
Cool.
Cool.
Sweet.
Far out.
Let's see what else happened. Oh, then we tried to track Shalazar.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah,
Cherry
but the-
Roseberry in between.
Oh, yeah.
okay, yeah. At some point in the day, I got visited by this cherub called Cherry Roseberry, and they talked a bunch of nonsense, and I mugged them. And I took their arrows and their bow, but I didn't kill them. I just knocked them out and then threw their body in an alley.
I think we're missing the most important part of the adventure is where we nearly got our asses killed.
Yeah, that was the
yeah.
end.
Well, that's at the end.
That's at the end
Also,
of the day.
Gemtella,
Yeah.
we decided
Gemtella Stone,
is
excuse me.
Gemstone when she's being taken care of by.
It's Gemtella Stone, like middle name. Tella's middle name.
Okay. Gemstone, Gemtella Stone.
Yeah.
But when they're with you, it's New Tellastone.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Sure, why not? That's how.
And we did have Bartholomew tell us that she was a stone cold badass.
Yeah, like basically,
Yeah.
this is she is dangerous.
Yeah,
like,
he freaked out.
Yeah. And Brimstone's proud of that.
She also likes pickles
Did
She loves pickles.
Did,
She loves
and French
what was it,
fries.
pickled eggs.
Pickled
or-
eggs.
Pickled eggs.
Pickled eggs. She loves pickled
did
eggs.
Tella destroy Bartholomew?
No.
No.
He was just like, keep her away.
Yeah. But yeah, as we were making our way through the streets looking, we got attacked by this thing.
Yeah, this
Those,
friggin' Resident Evil type monster
the
just
things,
comes out.
the
And,
things we found in the test tubes in our lair.
Hmm.
We found a big one that tried to eat Brimstone.
yeah, it's like humanoid, and then like once it gets provoked or just finds its target, it goes and turns into tentacles and just attacks with like daggers at the end of the
And
time.
it was
nice.
definitely.
And it dropped me twice. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
Dropped
I dropped
Milana.
me.
I did look it up. That Super Saiyan mode.
Yeah.
That you go in when you go to 0.
Mhm.
It you only get to do that once per level.
Right.
So.
But
Oh,
you guys leveled.
Ooh, okay.
Yep. So we got it back.
Yep.
I think it dropped me.
Yeah, I think it dropped you as well.
You know, I didn't drop
Good
me
job, Gerlach.
because I ran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Girl like grabbed Milan and was just like, boom.
yeah.
This night
But
crawled out.
it was chasing after
Brimstone.
Brimstone. But there's also a voice. I don't know if we heard it or not.
Yeah, only
there's some
Brimstone heard the
friggin'
voice.
dumb lizards.
It said,
boy.
"Watch out, lizard boy."
I hate it when people call me lizard boy.
So we tell you this over dinner, right?
No, not yet, because we're not. I just wanted to. I didn't want.
So did you all deal with Cherry Rose Paper, or you're
No.
Just me.
Brimstone?
Yeah, I just didn't want to spoil that.
Okay.
I just love the fact that I was debating on whether to kill him or not, but
Yeah.
like here today, I'm like, oh god, I'm glad I didn't kill him.
So I'm imagining that he went to Newegg first and then went
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
Because he still had his bow and
yeah.
arrow.
I love
It
that.
wasn't
Yeah.
bruised and broken.
Yeah.
He wasn't. He didn't have a puncture.
He didn't look all
kidney.
traumatized.
Right.
Right.
So yeah, we will sync up the party in a little bit, but right now we're still gonna be a little bit separate apart
Okay.
because Alana,
Yeah. Okay. Great.
as you fall unconscious from that battle,
Okay. Yeah.
you could feel yourself just
And
going
not again.
going through the shadows because thanks to Gerlach. However, with that, how your eye socket is this what it is, you know, this kind
Empty?
of weird empty portal in a way.
Yeah.
In the interminglings of the shadow teleportation, your loose connection of your consciousness and soul, you pretty much travel through a smoke-filled, not your physical body, but your spiritual body.
Okay.
Travels through a dusty black wormhole, you could say.
My favorite kind.
Yes. And you wind up in pretty much a pitch black void area. In front of you, you see dust-colored robes, two dust-colored robe individuals with the symbol of Vecna in void black on their robes.
Okay.
What do you do? I guess to also describe it. Amongst you and these two individuals, there are shadows just swirling everywhere, whirling about, yet there is no wind. You hear the buzzing of whispers in your ears, but as you try to focus on those whispers, you cannot focus on one. You're unable to understand what they're saying.
Do any of my powers work in here? Can I feel like I have any of my powers?
Nope.
Okay.
And yeah, as you try to, like, even with your powers, if you try to focus on it, it's almost like a feeling,
Uh-huh.
but it's always just barely out of reach.
Right. Okay, so there's only two figures in here,
Yeah.
and I look around, like
It's-
I turn around, it's just a void.
There's a void of swirling shadows and whispers and smoke.
I think this is where I just sit patiently and wait, because obviously I was summoned here, and they need to talk to me first.
Okay.
As in true Milana fashion,
Yeah, that's right.
does not talk until talked to. So she waits,
Yes.
and she'll wait patiently.
Yes, you probably all both stand there or stand and sit in their presence for at least 6 minutes.
Good.
For a fair amount of time, and then
Could do this all night.
yeah, and then they both move in unison and they remove their hoods, and underneath you see what may have once been a human head or a kobold head or something else.
That's
are
very
two
two
very
very different
different
heads.
Well, there's two different. They're two different individuals.
Oh, okay. So,
Okay,
okay.
gotcha. I thought
So
you were
one
just-
looks like a kobold head, and what it has like
that may have been at some point.
I thought you were talking about one person. It was like,
It's like, ooh.
Ooh.
I feel like the snout kind of ruins it.
Oh, And now there are just patches of skin
Oh, boy.
on top of what looks like to be metal that's pitted and unfinished, and it does not reflect light. It just seems to absorb it.
Okay.
And they look at you, and in unison, they say, "We are the hand and eye of Vecna."
So inside, Milana's like fangirling. Holy shit. Oh my god.
I'm being called up to the big
Oh my
leagues.
god, this is my time. But it doesn't look like that.
That's
It's too cool, too cool.
Totally composed.
Totally composed.
Hey, Matthew Mercer, how you doing?
What's up? Nice to meet you. Yeah, so she'll say, "Why have you summoned me? What may I do?"
We have noticed your potential. We have heard your whispers. They have now finally gone unnoticed.
Wait. They have finally gone unnoticed?
Because they are there.
Oh, okay. They've become, so my words are noticed.
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever.
They
Yeah.
become not unnoticed.
Yes. They have become, okay, gotcha.
They have become not
Double negative.
unnoticed.
Yeah, the
Double negative.
Oh,
The
Vecna.
Vecna
Oh,
way.
Vecna.
The Vecna way.
Oh my god.
That's one of the rules. Double Vecna.
Always
Always
double-
talking double negative.
negatives.
I thought they were saying something like, "You're finally like not
Secret
making
enough. Yeah,
Yes.
you're so secret now. Yeah.
that we can actually talk
Interpret it as you wish.
Yes, that's my that was my interpretation as well,
that
Chris.
was a good interpretation.
Yeah.
to you." Yeah.
I'm with
Okay.
you on that.
Yes. And she'll kind of like bow her head in respect.
They're like, however, we are unsure if you're a true worshiper based on your previous actions.
What actions are you recalling?
What do you think I did wrong?
Yeah. What have I done?
Where can I improve?
Where's the point system? I need to know what I need to do.
There are many secrets and knowledges that you've obtained over the years that you have not sacrificed to Vecna.
Are you talking about the swirling mass of bardic knowledge I have just floating around my head?
And they stare at you as you say this.
Does one of them have an eye?
Oh, yeah. I guess another thing to describe.
Yes.
I forgot that part. One has a left eye
Yeah.
and no hands
Yeah.
or right eye, and the other one has no eyes and just a left hand.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool as hell.
Which one is which?
Which one's which?
Kobold has no hands.
So a left eye on the kobold,
Yeah.
and the human-esque person has the
There are, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you'd rather.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it, and I say again, is that what you're referring to?
Stare at you in silence.
I don't like this game. Oh, I'm not understanding what you're implying.
They say in unison again, and they're like, "Prove to us now. Give us knowledge. Give us secrets that you and only you may know."
No. I mean, that's fine. Amber's saying no right
Yeah.
now. I don't have. Oh God, why are you making me give secrets? Can I roll to do a bardic knowledge thing?
You just tell me what you're doing. You don't need to do any mechanics. This is just role playing.
Well, the thing is, I want to use role playing rules to help me role play. Because I'm trying to think
You
of
can auto succeed, whatever.
a secret of mine. Oh God, I could give you my. To prove my worth to Vecna, to show my loyalty, I will give you my real name. That's hardcore.
It's Janice.
Frankie Pumpernickel.
Should we keep this as a secret for only supporters?
Yes, yes, I'm gonna keep it.
What bullshit?
I don't want you guys to hear it.
Fuck you.
All right.
Tell me your name.
Ooh.
Will it really bother you guys if I don't tell you my real name?
No, I think this is perfect.
I thought
I mean,
Milana
we'll-
was your real name.
You know, imaginary
listen to the
characters just have
podcast.
imaginary names. So those
No, I'm not
groups
even
don't
going to
care.
say it. She'll tell me later.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Gerlach doesn't give a shit what your name is.
No, like as players at the table, would it
Yeah.
bother you if you didn't hear my actual like real name? I have to make it up, but
No.
Oh, you have to make it up.
yes.
Oh, I thought you already had
In
it.
that case, give yourself some time to think of a cool
Okay.
name.
Okay.
No,
Well, it's nothing
Frankie
cool.
Pumpernickel.
It's nothing cool.
Frankie Pumpernickel.
It's something stupid like that, and I hate it.
Well, it's a stupid pixie name.
Yeah, it is. It's like I don't know, Daisy
Sparkle
Bean
Queen
Sprout.
Finkle Fart.
I forgot. Sorry. Shadow
Daisy Sparkle
Shadow
Farts.
C64 gave 100 to Gerlach earlier, and Wolfmere just now gave 100 to Milana with just Cap's name,
What the hell did I get 100 for?
being Gerlach.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
You know,
Yeah, thanks.
Gerlach.
I don't know what I did,
will-
but I will use it.
I think it'd be good to do it off mic, and we'll have it as
Okay.
a dramatic reveal later at
Okay.
another time.
Sure. Yes, I will give Vecna my real name.
Juicy.
I want to think of some choice saying about secrets, but I can't think of any like good ones. Dave, you're old. Help me think of a good saying about
Like,
like an idiom or something.
About secrets in general.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's-
like isn't there sayings?
Secrets are no fun. Secrets hurts
For someone,
Sure,
No.
that.
that's like a.
I was gonna say
A little weird, but
three people can keep a secret if two of them are dead.
That's a
there
good
you go.
one. That's
yeah.
a really good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's something about I'll take that.
All right.
Yeah, it's
okay.
nice,
So
Dave.
yes, I say I give my name.
Oh, sorry, Wolfmere. You have to become a Patreon supporter.
Give me your money.
But everyone will find it out
Wow.
at another time. But if you want to know about it later or in September, you'll need a support.
Yeah.
However, we will before the season is over. Her name will
Yes.
be revealed.
That's not good.
No, it will not be good.
It really has to be something ridiculous.
It does. Trust me. I already have like something in my head. It's like all like curly letters and like little flowers and something.
Yes,
that she,
give me a name.
like Brittany.
Give me a nameplate later.
That
Okay,
your,
yeah.
that your
Daffodil
normal ass
Fafalua.
pixie parents named
Yeah.
you, and they thought you were gonna be a
What?
normal
Oh,
kid.
nothing.
Yeah.
I just made up a goofy name, but I don't
What
know.
is it?
What
What
was
is
it?
it?
Daffodil Fafalua.
I like that.
Um,
Do we get a name suggestion?
Wolfmere wants to retract their bits.
Wow.
Sorry.
So as you say this, I think more of like your name bubbles up in your head,
Yes, and then I'll.
and it just they both like nod, and you feel all of a sudden this like
Wait, does one of them snicker? Like,
Yeah.
the kobold.
Yeah, he's just like is in the void, all silent. And
Yes,
If the kobold had eyes, it would roll its eyes.
Yeah. Exactly. You feel the emptiness. You just feel this giant emptiness on your chest, and you know if you were to look down, you know there is the symbol of Vecna now imprinted on you as nothingness.
Oh, that's like a tattoo only I can see.
Yes,
Feel.
and see. You
Okay,
can see it
I
as
can
well.
see it. Sweet chess piece.
And they say to you as well, with this offering, you are now truly a secret keeper of Vecna. At another time, we will bestow upon you a secret that you find most useful.
That's like if you see Amber's facial reactions, that's just the reactions that's happening
Inside.
inside Milana, not outwardly. Okay.
And to continue to show your loyalty to Vecna,
Oh.
you must go pilfer the secrets, the sanctum of the forgotten secrets.
Oh.
They know too much.
Right, boss.
And is that what you say?
hi, boss.
Tenfo.
Hi, boss.
Vecna's will. I'll do it. Milana's the awkwardest piece of goth child.
Don't cut your hair. And as you like kind of bow or say whatever you do, you feel everything like as you're being like pulled back through the wormhole.
That dusty wormhole.
That's right. And you come out, you come back to life with your eyes open, and you just feel jostling as Gerlach is running away.
I was gonna say you were
Yeah.
getting
Well, I think I teleported away.
Well, you teleport, and then I guess you probably ran
just
as well.
ran me down.
gently cradled by Gerlach.
Yeah, I think he probably slung me over.
He's holding you like a baby.
Well, because actually, I think after we teleported to the roof, I tried to shoot the stupid thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that did
So-
not
But then
go
you
over
saw
well.
those two start running
Yeah.
afterwards.
So I start blinking.
She comes to as you drop her like a sack of potatoes.
Right.
To shoot
I
an
picture
arrow.
Gerlach holding Milana like a toddler holds a cat. Just like just running
Yeah.
and like
Like, my head's like flopping around.
Not
just
like
kind of under your arms, and you're all like,
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right. So I'm going to move to Brimstone now.
Oh.
There's a lot of things we could be doing. So Brimstone, you are literally running away as fast as you can, right?
Yeah. He is hoofing it.
Yeah.
And like cursing under his breath because he's really mad at this thing and just how weak he himself is. He's like, you know, like, yeah.
Why can't I be strong?
I don't know if you've ever, because I've been watching a lot of Dragon Ball Z again lately, but like when Vegeta's just like cussing up a storm because he's not as strong as whatever. Yeah, it's pretty much like that at the moment. And he's just going to kind of recollect himself at the top of a building he deems safe enough, like, you know, to like catch a breather and just like figure out a plan.
Right.
Is it super broody like Batman?
Sort.
Yeah. Got that cell shading all of a sudden on him.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you look behind you. You probably ran at least a few miles with how fast you are, I'm guessing.
And on, you know, in all directions is one. Also,
yeah,
it's just like whatever traversing.
Exactly.
No problem.
I'm just viewing you as like literally going up the straightest path kind of deal.
Yeah.
And you look behind you, you look about, and you don't see this figure anymore pursuing you.
Sure. Yeah. So let's see. I got to think of a plan of what I want to do with this in this situation. Honestly, that thing was pretty strong, but there's one thing that I know that's stronger than me that could probably take it out, and that's Nuak. So I think that's one of the things I'm going to try to do is to locate Nuak and, you know, get back with him. And,
right.
You know, see if I can get him to give me a hand with this thing.
Yeah. And you start covering the ground super fast when you're doing this.
Okay, yeah.
However, while you're running around looking for Nuak, you again hear this voice in your head that says, "Oh, lizard boy."
And then Brimstone just like comes to like a screeching halt and he goes, "What the fuck?" Like at this guy, like, "Who's there?"
You don't remember, huh?
I remember Lizard Boy and how much I hated to be called that.
Yeah, you're my lizard boy. More like we're a lizard boy.
What? All right, I show yourself.
And you just feel your like a squeezing of your head.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ugh, gross.
Like where the mask is touching you, it squeezes.
So so you can talk now. Is that what this is all about? And like I for narrative's sake, I find a puddle and I'm looking at the puddle and like I can see it kind of like do like a little pulsating. That's why it's squeezing my head. Or
right.
Whatever. Yeah. I'm like, oh, so you can talk to me now, huh?
I could always talk to you. I just finally woke up again.
Oh, okay. Fair. So what's your deal? Are you going to be in my way all the time now, or?
Well, I don't know.
Honestly, you sound like kind of have a goofy voice too.
That's what you said a long time ago too.
Yeah. Sounds like me.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just woke up. You put me to sleep a while ago, and well, here I am.
Okay.
You don't remember that?
I don't remember a lot of things. Not very well. It's kind of hazy. I think, you know, it's kind of hard to know what's real and what's not real these days. For example, I'm talking to a puddle. As he's saying, like, as he like leans in closer, you know, like I'm talking to a puddle.
He's like,
And then there's like this invisible fairy that keeps bothering me, and I'm pretty sure that she's not real and just a figment of my imagination. And you know, there's just a lot of it's tough to figure things out these days.
Huh. Well, something must have happened for me to wake up again.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I found Shalazar, the the wizard dude.
And they're like, oh, he's an asshole.
Oh yeah, definitely. I totally agree with you there.
Yeah, like
I went to go kick his ass. By the way. Just imagining him over the puddle. Just like I went to go kick his ass.
And nobody thinks it's weird if they see
exactly.
it.
No one thinks this is weird. He just does this.
For all I know, I'm in the middle of like a crowd. They're just like, okay, sure.
Yep.
Yeah, like, so I went to go kick his ass earlier, and there was like this tendril thingamajigger, and it totally like laid us out flat, to be honest.
Oh.
Yeah, like twice. It was like once it got me a good clobber, and I was like, oh no, I'm done for. And then I came back, and I was like, oh, I'll come back. And then it dropped me again. I was like, oh no, not again.
Huh. That's. I do remember being woken up saying, "Who are you?" But it didn't sound like you.
Oh, weird. so that doesn't help me in any way. So I don't know why you brought it up.
I woke up to who you are. Who are you? And then I just remember you laying on the floor, so I got you back up.
Okay, cool, awesome. Well, thanks. I guess that was very helpful. But yeah, so I like talking to you and all, but it's kind of like messing up with my navigation skills. I'm gonna go.
No texting while you're driving.
I gotta go find my Minotaur pal and, to help me kick this thing's butt. See if we can get that going, maybe in the near future. And so maybe we can put a pin in this little conversation and we can catch up sometime, I guess, maybe.
Well, we can just run.
Yeah.
Run and talk. Walk and talk.
I would rather you not talk for a little bit so I can focus on what I gotta do.
You're like, I wonder who your friend is.
He's a big Minotaur. He's huge, and he's stronger than me. Like and that's. I mean, I don't really like to admit it, but yeah, that guy's a lot stronger than me. I mean,
yeah?
he's, yeah.
Huh. Is he like stronger than Hanzo?
Hanzo. Did we run into Hanzo?
No.
No, I don't know who Hanzo is.
He's like, and you're like,
Yeah,
you're like
I don't-
he's like, oh, that's the last friend I knew you had.
Oh, really? It was a long time ago. People change, get new friends. It happens all the time. Anyways, you got a name or something I should call you or whatever? Since you insist on talking to me all the time, I'd rather not just call you "Hey, thing on my face."
What did you used to call him? You think?
Um,
Because he's just gonna go by like the old name.
If you called him Tom, the initials would be "thing on my face."
Tomf.
Tom?
I mean, yeah. Or just Tom and my face is one word.
Brimstone sits there and thinks for a minute, like he's like trying to think of what naturally comes to his mind when he thinks of this thing, and he goes, "Jaggy."
Jaggy.
What?
Nothing's fine.
Jaggy.
Is it 'cause he looks like a jaguar?
No, just Jaggy. It's actually okay. So this is a lot of the things I name are references to obscure things that I like.
Okay.
This is a name of a character from Fist of the North Star.
Okay.
His name is Jaggy. He's an asshole, and he wears a mask because Kenshiro fucked up his face.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay, now we know. I was like, what the heck is Jaggy?
Jaggy.
Joggy or
Jaggy. It's J-A-G. It's J-A-G-I.
Gotcha.
Jog. Okay. I forget. Did you ask what his name is? Or it's like, oh, I'm Jaggy. Don't you remember that?
Yeah.
Or you said it after you asked that? It's like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. It sounded right.
Yeah. Just bring back some good memories for me.
Good memories for you, huh?
Yeah. We used to kill a lot of people.
Yeah.
You want to do some of that now?
Well, that's kind of what I've been telling you. I'm getting ready to go do.
You should roll a resolve.
A resolve.
Hell's a resolve.
Or a will. What's the will save?
You mean spirit?
Spirit.
And
Resolve.
I don't know.
Woof.
I know.
so
It's like a whole game system.
I
to
know.
I'm trying to roll up to 20, right? So my
You just
my
roll.
evasion
You
is
just roll over it.
You just roll over
Yeah.
my save.
Yeah.
Over the
and
final
Is
save,
that
yeah.
modified
So
for leveling?
it's 14. After leveling, it'd be 12.
Okay, so
So,
12 or
yeah.
higher.
12 or higher.
On a D12.
Where'd it go?
Do you want
What
another
was
dice?
that?
Here you go.
Yeah, let's get another dice in
Is that
here.
even a D20 that you rolled?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I got a 19.
Okay,
Or actually, it was 18, but
that's
still,
good
I made
enough.
it.
Yeah, when you're like, I will, and you feel your body try to move on its own,
Yeah.
but you're able to. It's like, oh, huh, that's interesting.
What? That I can control my own body?
Yeah, I remember you just being like, just a piece of shit that I would be driving.
Oh, yeah?
Look at you now.
Oh, well, I used to remember you as a piece of shit who didn't have a body to begin with.
Oh, I still got this one. And it kind of squeezes your head.
Yeah. I go, yeah, you're a real charmer, ain't you? all right, Jackie, can you shut the fuck up for a while I go do my business? And then I just cut it short there, and I just book it and try to find Newick, man.
Yep.
And he's like, and then Brimstone's just like, man, what a fucking headache. Internally.
Yep.
This would be such a good buddy cop movie.
Let's kill people. No, I gotta go do stuff. No, yeah.
I'm waiting for the scene where Newick or Brimstone starts punching his head.
Yeah.
To shut up.
Shadow C64 gave 100 to Brimstone for the mask.
For the mask.
All caps. So Jackie talks to you in your head, but you just
I can
wave it off.
Yeah.
And with your speed and everything, you run into Brimstone. Or not, you run into yourself.
Wow! I ran into myself again. I just got done
Damn
talking
Hall
to
of
you.
Mirrors.
No, you run into Newick.
Hey, Newick, how you doing, buddy? How'd the family search go?
It still goes. Just found a Cupid man thing. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he made me be in love.
He made you be in love.
I believe so. Yeah.
So he made you be in love. I'm just restating that to make sure I'm getting this clear.
Yes.
Did you get shot with an arrow or something?
Yes, and it smelled like terrible flowers.
Oh, gross. So what'd you do with this thing? Well, what'd you do with this angel guy? He just shot you and you let him go?
Yes.
Oh, really? That's funny because I met an angel guy and I beat the shit out of him. Look, I got his bow and arrow.
He has the bow and arrow.
I have the bow and arrow. I legit mugged him.
Yeah, he did.
Same.
So when
same angel.
So now I don't even need the miracle. I can just borrow it.
Like, what? Yeah, I don't really remember his name, but he was all about polyphony and whatever.
Yeah.
I like how you said it like
Polyphony. I don't know if it's like. I don't know if it's something
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
It's just
Do you
polyphony.
have to say it with the lisp
Yes.
for it to be the correct
Polyphony.
pronunciation?
Yeah, he speaks language I cannot speak.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Anyways, so hey, I ran into kind of a predicament. Me and the gang were gonna hunt down that wizard guy,
Yeah.
And I met a guy who was kind of turned into like a spaghetti monster. And let me tell you something. At first, I thought I could take him on, but he seemed pretty strong. He was pretty strong. He brought me down twice. And I was thinking, who would like to fight this guy? Maybe Newick would like to fight this guy. What's your thoughts on that big guy?
Newick would like to fight that guy.
Oh, yeah? Really?
I want to meet that guy.
Oh, you'd like to meet that guy, huh? All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go see if we can, if you and me can, tackle this noodly,
Yes.
this noodly guy.
Mr. Noodle.
Mr. Noodle. Okay, so I'm going to use my new gift, my lovely new
Not
gift,
Mr. Noodle.
Pursuit of Fury.
You're
I-
still only at 1 hit point.
I'm still only one hit
Yeah.
point?
Yeah, we
Even
haven't
if we
healed.
leveled up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your cup just got bigger.
Okay, so like Newick sees me and I'm like all bloodied and stuff, and Newick's like, maybe you want to sleep for a minute?
Yeah, he's really fucked up.
Yeah.
He's like gently swaying as he's like,
Yeah, let's go fight this guy.
let's go fight this guy.
I'm up for this arm wrestling match right now. Like, because he's got like some like muscle showing
Right.
on his arm, and like it's like, yeah, I now.
Now's the time. After much thought, I think I should lie down first.
It's like you're all like, let's go get the spaghetti man, and then like your mask goes, and like blood goes, and it's like, I better go lay down.
I think I better go lay down.
Awesome.
So yeah, I think that's the better idea. When I think about it, I'm like, yeah, he's pretty fucked up at the moment. I thought because we leveled up, but whatever.
No, your just cup
This
got
isn't
bigger.
JRPG. This is
Right.
tabletop RPG.
Right.
I think I'm full.
Yes, you are full. You have everything.
Can we let Newick go fight the guy?
Yes.
How about we all go heal up and meet together?
So I did look. I did not go down. I went to 3.
Yours like,
So
I'll
you
tell you
pooped
what-
a little.
I'll tell you. Oh,
Yes.
the spaghetti monster went back into the dude and wandered off, right?
Yep.
Can I follow him? Rooftop to rooftop.
If you want, Milana, you're at 1 hit point, and you see girl
I
like
don't
doing
feel
this.
good. But
I mean,
I'm going home. Like
You're just
you
peacing
can
out.
do, you can do
You can fly
whatever you want to
independently,
do.
yeah.
I have the ability to take myself home.
Yeah,
so.
I'm putting my effort into
I
hiding.
gotta go home, you guys.
Just like me, I'm like, I want to fight the spaghetti monster.
I'm-
And then I was like, I can go home on my own.
I'm gonna go home.
This is nothing. And her like eyes fall.
Go do your stalking.
Got the droop.
Yeah, the
Brimstone's all like, I want to go fight the spaghetti monster. I'm really tired. Let's go home.
in the same breath.
Right. Let's go fuck up that spaghetti. Oh, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Amazing.
The meatballs.
Okay.
So yeah, what?
I'm
what are you
going
doing?
home.
I'm going.
I would like to go home and burn the test tube babies with cleansing fire.
They're all.
We've
Brimstone
already,
had
I already done that.
melted them.
I went to town.
That
on
was
those
within
things.
his rage. Yeah,
Cool.
they're already disposed of.
Cool.
Brimstone, where is my baby?
Which baby? You talking about my baby? You talking about the green one? Because
Yeah.
I remember you were particularly fond of the green child.
Yeah.
Wait,
And
she's green? I thought she was like
She's like a
Blue.
teal.
teal.
Teal?
Yeah, so it could be. Some could say green.
yeah, the colorblind ones.
Maybe. Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
my gosh.
Brimstone might be colorblind.
Well,
Who knows?
his red vision cancels out the blue.
Yeah, there you go. Well, whatever.
Continue.
Yeah, so they're at home, reading some books, getting smart, whatever.
Ugh.
Thinking about getting
That is no way to raise a child.
Well, under where's your child? Anyways,
I'm working on it, okay?
yeah, I'm thinking about like seeing if we can get her into that fight league thing that's in front in our base, and see if we can get her to be like a super fight machine, green gem machine.
Yeah, at least to start. Those guys are tiny.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere.
Right,
Yeah.
right. It's like a nursery for fighting.
But yeah, like Gem loves pickled eggs, man. Like they just go to town on those things. Like it's incredible, and I'm learning all sorts of new things, and I think we're really bonding, and it's great,
Fatherhood has really changed. I'm learning so much about myself
learning so
and
much
the
about myself.
world.
And it's really emotional for me.
You need rest. You don't look good.
You think so? Is he like because
Like you hold your intestines back in, like, whoa.
Yeah, holding my intestines back in, and because he's a martial artist, he's like halfway back to falling backwards, but catches himself
Right.
somehow. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I guess maybe I might be a little, shaken. Falls over a little bit. But yeah, like, I think I gotta rest up. We should. Also, I feel like I should go check up on the kid, and all that. So maybe we'll wait until later to fight the spaghetti
She
man.
should see how you lost in battle.
Well, then,
Yes.
in my experience, losses are like, experience you get to learn how not to fight.
Go to bed.
Yeah, he's like mumbling nonsense at this
Right.
point. Like,
Right.
whatever.
It's like,
He's like really dragging through his memory for some like deep proverb that he
Right.
might know to be like, yeah, sometimes you lose.
Sometimes
like
you lose
falls
some, and sometimes you. Just nothing afterwards.
Sometimes you lose others.
Sometimes you lose.
So I'm
Anyways,
assuming
yeah,
all of
I'm-
us are
I'm
going to
heading
go.
back home.
All of us are back except for Gerlach.
Yeah.
I just want to find out where the thing
Yep.
goes.
I'll do a little with you, girl.
Wait a minute, what?
What?
I'll
What?
deal with
Man,
you,
it's been like an
girl.
hour and a half.
Yeah.
What's Gerlach been doing?
That's-
More of like this with what he's interested in.
That just sounded threatening. Is it just me?
So, I'm guessing Brimstone goes back.
Brimstone, yeah.
Newek, what are you gonna do?
Find Guts District, right? That was where
Shaden
Shaden was.
was one. Yeah. Okay. We'll come back to you in a second. Let's go with Gerlach.
I'm using my prowling power. I'm staying out of its line of view. It lets me use it against even worthy foes as long as I don't do anything stupid
Yep.
to get their attention. I don't do anything stupid to get their attention.
Sure.
I just keep blinking from rooftop to rooftop, and at some point, Milana wakes up and she's like, "What are we doing?"
Yeah, what are we doing here?
And I'll let her fly off if that's what
Yeah.
she wants to do.
You like throw her like she's a pigeon.
Yeah.
I think I'd probably just drop her.
Yeah.
Like, she's over here squawking something about what are we doing, what's going on. I'm like, just let her go.
Wow, thank you. All right, I'm gonna go.
It's like a
home.
bird who hits the window and they're stunned for a minute and then they roar and then fly off. Yeah.
That's exactly what
Nobody
happened.
says thank you anymore.
Sickest of birds.
After you had unceremoniously dropped her. and
Right,
run up.
exactly.
No gratitude, kids these days.
Yep.
So you follow this person. So they were kind of walking in the general direction that Brimstone was, and so like probably 2 minutes or a few minutes later, they stop. They just kind of stand there, and
I also stop.
yeah, and they kind of they're just like a statue there for a few minutes, and they kind of turn their head to the left, and they start walking in that direction. Well, their bodies, and they start walking in that direction, and they walk for a while. And then they come.
And they go to the Froyo shop.
After kicking Brimstone's ass, I always want to get it for you.
right, freshen up, celebrate.
Pineapple's my favorite.
They walk around for a while, and then they go into they kind of boop 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 along, and they finally come to an alley, and they walk, and you see from the other end of the alley, you see another person. It's like a diplomat, you could say, someone in diplomatic clothing. They are probably, I don't know, let's go with female, and they're half elves, and they go from both ends of the alleyway, and they kind of go about halfway down each, or a quarter way each to there, and they kind of stand there, and time passes, a few minutes pass.
And they're just looking at each other.
Yeah. And then you see both of their heads start separating apart,
Ugh.
and their upper
Nematode.
torso, and all these tendrils come out, and they all kind of go into metal points. And then you see they start fighting each other.
They're fighting each other.
Yes.
These spaghetti monsters.
Is this
are
what
fighting
mating
each
looks
other.
like?
But you like, they're like, it's super fast. Like, if you weren't a demigod, you'd be like, holy shit, this is so fast. But like, they come to very fine points at the end of these like tentacles, and they're like choom choom choom. And you just see them kind of bouncing off of each other, and this goes on for a while. And one of them impales the other. Let's go with the guy. The guy impales the woman, or the not really woman, but the other one, the diplomat-esque one.
Spaghetti Monster 1 or Spaghetti Monster 2?
Number 1 is the first one. 2 is this new one.
And the number one
One.
got speared?
No, the number 1 spear is the second
I
one.
see. Okay.
And
The
you
one
s-
that was hunting me spears the other one.
yeah.
So we have Spaghetti Monster and Fettuccine Monster.
Yeah,
There you go.
exactly.
Mm.
And you see its spirit, and it retracts, and the other one just kind of stops, and you start seeing it slowly start healing up.
The one that was wounded.
Yeah, and it starts slowly healing up, and you see them both go back into their human forms,
Mm-hmm.
and the male one turns around, and the diplomat falls right behind him, and they start walking throughout the streets.
Weird as hell.
Can I
hear-
recognize anything about the diplomat? I mean, is he wearing a crest or a sign of who he might be working for? Or...
Sure. Go ahead and give me a roll. Isn't it just whatever you want to do? Let me
Just
pull up
whatever.
Tell me what you're rolling.
I'm rolling a D20,
All right.
Ooh,
and I
it's-
rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10.
It's also like a white D20.
It is also.
Oh,
it is
what
actually.
D20?
Let's be completely honest. It's Gerlach. It is a Arctic camo
Ah,
D20.
yeah.
So, as opposed to my ninjas and my I don't even know what these are called. They're a Chessex die of some sort.
Yes. So
Ooh.
this diplomat, you very quickly, like after they kind of definitely go back together, they have the sigil of the Armarians on them.
Oh, you didn't even hear what he rolled, but that's good.
No,
That's
no,
nice.
I based
Oh.
off his roll.
Oh,
I said a 10.
Yeah.
wow. I'm just not.
You told him I had rolled a 10.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I say?
You did, and he said okay, and Josh said okay, yeah.
Yeah. Amber just lost her mind right here in front of us.
Amber's broken. Oh well.
Are you going to turn into a spaghetti monster?
And then all of a sudden my head just parts, peels apart.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Wow.
I feel
okay.
like
It's like the opposite of bardic knowledge.
Yeah.
Bardic knowledge is you know things you shouldn't. This is you didn't know something you really should know.
Yeah. Like think that actually I said. What the anyway, whatever.
That's how you give your secrets to Vecna.
All right,
Yes.
so at least I have something to go on. The other one doesn't bear any markings of any
No.
interest.
This looks like a
Like a
maybe
homeless dude.
homeless dude.
Yeah.
All right, after gathering as much information as and being outnumbered on top of it, geez, I don't know where to go back to. I guess I go back to our Super Fight League house.
All right.
Yeah.
Back to Super Fight League house.
I will check on the cat mansion if I have time.
Come back to the Super Fight League.
There was
bars.
another family there.
I wonder if they discovered my attic hideaway.
You know what?
How would you find that out?
Well, I want to go see if there's like a, because I vaguely remember that I had ways to like escape from the attic, and so I'd like to go see if those secret doors are still intact.
Yeah, they are.
I'll take a peek.
All right. You peek inside, and it's
Yeah.
exactly like you left it.
Oh no.
It makes me wonder if the kid still lives here.
The kid in the attic?
Batman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the one I left alive.
You don't see a child in the attic.
No, but I'm wondering, as 20 years ago, he'd be about old enough to have a family of his own now.
He only has one son, and it's a teenager, and they're really good at gymnastics.
Weird. It's so weird. And they have a weird old butler, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah, so my
Can turn
stuff's...
into a spaghetti monster. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be bad. Yeah, when I recognize that my hideout appears to be intact, I'm a little happier.
Okay.
And this new family that lives there doesn't know that the craziest serial killer in the world is in their attic.
They have no idea. Yeah, this attic seems small for some reason, Daddy. Why? We don't talk about it. Yeah. After assessing my attic hideaway, I will go back to the Super Fight League headquarters.
Cool. So Azrael, are you just going straight back?
Yeah, I'm a little hurt,
Or
a little dinged up.
Okay.
But I am a level 2 Godbound now. My worshippers actually get holy powers, I think.
Oh.
They can.
I can receive worship, so I assume that means I can give back to the community.
Okay.
With my lovin'.
Oh, okay.
That was my question. Did they get their paladin-y abilities back?
Yes. Or they we would have to go check in.
But
yes,
theoretically.
some of them will have powers again. Not as many. Some of them will. You're not high enough to bestow like some of them are like really freaking high level
That's
paladins.
true. Yeah. But it's a good sign. I'm helpful.
Do you ever go check on Tulio? You know where he lives because of Bartholomew.
The silence is telling.
I want to, but I probably want to take a nap and get my hit points back
Okay.
first.
All right. We will.
Because Tulio could be a badass now.
Yeah. I need you.
I'm trying to like think about all the old characters. I'm like, is there anything they've done to offend me at any point in time so I can just locate them myself
Yeah.
and then get right to them immediately? Yeah,
Wait, you can locate anybody?
pretty much with Pursuit of
With
Fury.
an effort.
Well,
right?
then why are you worried about Spaghetti Man?
Well, that's what I mean. I can track him down at least.
All
I
right,
can
well,
find him.
then,
Or
yeah.
at least I can know how far he is from me,
Right.
or whatever, that kind of stuff.
All right, no
We
big
can
deal.
get
I had to
them.
like commit effort, and then as long as that effort is committed until I remove it, I can know exactly where they are and then get to them, no problem.
Mostly.
Is he a worthy foe? Can he oppose you in not finding
No.
him?
No.
No. Interesting.
I mean, this isn't like an offensive thing. It's more of I find you, I can get to you, no problem, and that's about it. Like if they can kick my butt, then they can kick my butt. That's pretty much all it is. It's just one way to get me from point A to point B really fast without any problems.
Yep.
Unless there's like some divine material stopping me or
Right.
whatever.
All right. We'll when you rest up, maybe we'll do Tulio stuff. So let's go back to Newark.
Yeah. I mean, I was just doing this because I'm
Yeah,
full and
sure.
they need to rest.
Yeah,
but
we have
I
a few
mean,
minutes.
Honestly, we don't need to
Oh.
spend game time on it.
We have a few minutes. We can do this. And until break. That is. That's what I'm saying. So you go to the fine goods district.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what? Go ahead and roll me a d20 plus the wisdom modifier.
20.
Fuck.
Nat.
Natty. All right.
21 with the.
Are those your
modifier.
cool stone dice
Yes,
you're rolling?
they are.
Wow. I wasn't expecting this. So okay.
Well, I know you weren't expecting that. Look at that.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah. I said, hey, we don't have to do this. You're like, no, let's do it. And I'm like, boom. Hey, Shaden, what's
Yeah.
up?
Well, so you have an option, or you'll tell me what this looks like in the long run. But you either find Shaden or Kage. You do not find both.
Oh.
Which one do you find? And I guess tell me what you do, and then what does it look like when you find one of them?
Okay.
How old was Kage when we left? Like teenager?
Yeah, she
Teenager.
ages weird though.
Yeah, she
she's
ages
probably
really
full
weird.
grown at this point.
Yeah, she's full grown.
Freaking twins.
Kinda, not really. Anyways.
Let me think here because okay, it's a fine goods district.
Mm-hmm.
So they have fine goods here. And
I mean, Shaden was a thief.
Shaden was she was the doppelganger for a thief, right?
Yes. Of a female thief. Yes. So in theory, she can transform into that
Yeah.
form.
Gosh.
I guess-
Sorry, you kind of put me on the
No
spot
problem.
here.
Yeah. Let's first start off like, what does it look like for this him searching, or what is this?
Well, this is the fine goods district, so there
Mhm.
aren't as many like abandoned like places.
Mhm.
And so it's a little bit of a head scratcher, but because these aren't the kind of places that I would expect to find them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm guessing like Kage has some kind of like normie job or she's doing something here.
Mm.
And like I say, given how we built her with like an aura of like repulsiveness, I think was what that was.
Yeah.
What does that even look like in this? And what kinds of fine goods would that kind of a
She could possibly also be on a job.
Mhm.
Chat has
Right,
suggested.
right. And so either she's there legitimately or illegitimately.
Okay. So, you see. All right. So you picked Kage. Okay. So
Yeah,
I'll pick up
let's
a little
pick
bit from
Kage.
here. So it definitely is that scent.
Right.
It's that scent of like there's that musk, a little bit of musk, but also like the smell of almost like of dead, pretty
Yeah,
much.
right.
And you pick up on that, and you don't have flying anymore, so it's a little hard. You pretty much have to climb a wall, but you're Newark, whatever.
Right.
You climb up on probably this. You climb up on a 4-story building, and this is like actually a 4-story.
King Kong, man, that's good.
I was thinking like Rampage, the game.
Yes, yes.
But it's just on the side, not through the windows, kind of deal.
I'm gonna punch in a window.
And this fine goods building that's 4 stories. It's more of like a wedding one-stop shop for wedding stuff. So there's jewelry, there's the food,
The cakes and the dresses
dresses
and,
and all that stuff. Every floor has part of the face, you could say. And so you smell the smell, and you climb up on the side of the building, and up on top you see this dark figure.
Yeah.
Like, they're not ethereal, but they're. I think they could. Did we agree that she could get as big as you?
I mean, she
Or
would be large
close.
size.
Large
yeah.
size. Yeah, she's probably not as big as you because of the shading part. So you find, you find.
Her con was lower, so she wouldn't be
Yeah,
as like
big, see that.
sturdy. But
Yeah, you find this fairly large, almost like svelte minotaur, almost in a way, and they have on, them like a veil, kind of, but there's a snoot, so the veil kind of goes out. So. And you see all these weapons just bandoliered all over them.
Yeah.
And they kind of turn around real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice from the small beady eyes that are like of probably like yellow.
Yeah.
It's like you see those eyes, and you know it's Kage.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I charge. I mean, the big bear hug. That's what we do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, and you guys charge and literally shake the building.
Yeah.
I have no idea what her voice would be. Okay.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello,
Father,
Father.
Father, you've returned
God,
to
I
us.
don't even have all that
Oh,
info
hello,
on-
Father. It has been so long since I have seen you last. Many
dear
a moons
Father.
have passed, and my height
Daddy.
has changed dramatically.
So she
I
is,
have an accent now, Papa.
correct me if I'm wrong, she is smarter.
Just smart. You
More
know, if I had
charismatic.
known this is where we were going, I would have brought her build because we built her out. At one point.
Yeah, she is better in everything except for con and strength.
And she's comparable. Like,
Strength is in the ballpark. Con is not.
She's had 20 years to practice.
Right.
yeah, she's probably got some
But
stat
she's also got
increases.
some like baller moves.
Yeah. She had some crazy moves. So we'll have to bring that for next time. Actually, you probably should share that with me, and we'll put that as a Patreon supporter reward as well to show what
Like
her build.
Her build.
character
Yeah.
sheet.
Yep.
Let's hope I have it somewhere. I
You
think I do.
should, yeah, or it's
Yeah.
on that bookshelf behind John.
I
One of
think
the-
I've got it at home.
Under your pillow.
I do like Kage a lot.
And they're like, Father. I just fucking suck. I don't know.
Just talking to your normal
Yeah,
voice, it's fine.
Father. There we go.
Pops, what's up?
Hey, talk with your normal voice. He goes, Father.
There we go. Father. I thought you were gone. Daddy.
I thought you were gone. Just go Southern Belle.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Papa.
Papa.
Oh, Daddy.
I thought you were
I miss you terribly so.
I wrote in my journal every day.
I never thought you would return.
I've been all fighting the Yankees, Kage.
The war was long. Tired. I'm tired.
Oh, I could.
Frankly, my
I could go
idea, I don't give a
Jessica.
damn.
No, do not do your Jessica voice.
I don't think
For the love of
Jessica's right.
God.
His
Sorry,
what voice?
Wolfmere.
He
Jessica.
Oh.
Daddy.
No.
This action does not have my consent.
No.
I take contempt.
Take contempt.
We just have contempt tokens on the screen
Escalate
as
the
well.
guns.
All right. So she's like, "Oh, Father, I thought you had left and died."
God damn.
And die.
She picked up some culture while you were gone.
Apparently. You should talk more like Minotaurs talk.
Father, if you want to win over the locals, you got to talk better.
No interest.
Oh, but Mother has always had interest in profits, and well, I've learned from her since you've been gone.
Since you've been gone.
I can breathe for the first time.
Where is Shaden?
I don't know, Papa.
Papa.
She said, "Go be the woman that I've always dreamed of being." That's what I'm doing.
Good Lord. It's like Charlie's Angels.
Coming up in the world, Father. Whoa.
We're gonna make it after all. What are you doing?
Father, I'm more of the trades of what Mother taught me of casing the joint. And she looks excited as she says this.
Are you robbing this place?
Of course, one needs to look the part when on other jobs. And well, if I want to look like a bride for a job, I need to get that outfit and all the beautiful jewelry as well.
What is happening?
You want? Wait.
She's ambitious, damn it.
Are you? You're not getting married, are you?
Oh no, Papa.
Papa.
What does Kage become?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to work on the Kage.
Kick-ass stats. What the fuck is
But I mean, she's also like repulsive. Like she's.
right now? Yeah.
I mean, like it's a constant thing.
Right,
It's
unless she
just-
has magic.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Something about in my brain. I know she's got other abilities, but something in my brain about Minotaur being a burglar is just like, what?
Yeah.
Her mother was
I know, but
thief
it's
giver.
Well, she can phase through walls and like
That's what
all
I mean.
kinds of crazy
I
shit.
know she's got gifts, but just like the idea of like this huge creature being a burglar, like
yeah,
they
it's
could
like,
just charge in and bust up.
it's
the
like
place
how
and
the
take it
original
anyways, you
Conan
know?
the Barbarian was a thief. It's
Ah,
like,
that's true. That's
dude, you
true.
should have just been a warrior, man. Like it would have worked out.
He was a gladiator. Then he was a thief. Then he was a pirate.
But his name was
Then-
Barbarian.
Then he was, then he was a king.
His name was Conan the Barbarian.
It's a pretty good
You know,
trend.
Middle name the
The
Conan Barbarian.
you want help?
I guess it would be a good bonding experience.
Aw.
God. Good. Are you going in or going out?
In, and as she says that, you see her go underneath with no trace.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm helping a lot.
Well, yeah. What do you do to help?
Like she's in there stealing wedding stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what you gather, at least.
Okay. Did I notice what part of this bridal extravaganza was on the bottom floor?
Oh, on the bottom floor. Probably jewelry.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll hop back down
Uh-huh.
and I'll barge through the front door. Bull in a china shop, and just
Yeah, just wreck house, especially
Yeah.
with might. Things just go.
yeah.
Yes, and there's guards and stuff, but you dispatch them with ease.
Yeah.
You start making your way up. I'm guessing just.
I'm just making a distraction.
Yeah.
Pulling all the security down this way.
Yep, exactly, and it goes off for some minutes, of course. It was
Sure.
flying colors for the situation for Newark kind of deal. And soon, later on, a few minutes later, you see Kage in a wedding dress and like with flowers, and you see her like phase through. She's like, "Oh, adorn me with some jewelry, Papa."
Good lord. I can't do this like this I don't know, this whole Victorian Kage thing. Sure. I'll scoop up some stuff, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she's like, she pulls out like, probably just goes in the old boob pocket and pulls out a,
Their udders.
What the?
What?
no, no, she doesn't have udders. I think that was kind of already.
I know,
figured out.
it's just
I was just making
it's
sure.
a boob joke.
I know.
Cover my bases first. No, she doesn't.
I just wanted to make sure. She pulls out this triangle that has a octagon like hole in it.
Okay.
She's like, "I'll be able to find you with this later."
Okay.
She
You remember the old Thieves Guild. Do you remember the old Thieves Guild?
Of course, that.
Well, you come find me there. That's where we hang out.
Okay.
That's where we.
She. I'm assuming it's all clear now.
For you, yes.
Good.
There's a thing in the front with fighty babies, but
Baby.
you go beyond that, and then you're where you need to be.
Oh,
Wow.
God.
I'll see you at another time, and then we can catch up.
Yes, work on your accent.
And I think with that, we will take a break.
All right.
See you all in 15 minutes.
Fighty babies.
Body
Fighty
babies.
Ears are sweating.
And then, like,
We're going live.
yeah, and there's
Hello.
there's
we can talk about whatever we want, whether
like
we're
animals
live or
with
not.
weird names, like Noodlebanger, which is like a mouse,
That sounds Australian.
And a
it's
titmouse,
like
which is a bird.
Good day.
yeah.
Good day. We're in
Well,
Australia now.
Day.
Good day, mate.
Welcome back, mate.
Back a mate.
Gonna put some shrimp on the bobby.
Oh no!
So sorry to any Australian listeners.
I'm so sorry for anybody.
I really feel like America and Australia should be BFFs.
Well,
What?
I gotta get back to my
'Cause
ass.
we were both
Take care of the
colonized.
jelly problem.
Joey problem.
The jelly, called jelly infestation going on.
We were both colonies filled with people who couldn't get along with anybody else.
That is correct.
So Tales from Mauxferry is now a accent podcast where we're going to
Good day, mate.
Speaking of locations like Australia,
Oh, gosh, nice segue. Pew, 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 pew.
Get back to
here-
this next
here's-
time when we try our German accents.
Oh, no!
here is a code for Sly Flourish's fantastic locations for Audible. There's a link. There's a code. First one to get it.
Gets it.
Actually, not a terrible segue.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was like we planned it.
It's a fantastic location in and of itself.
It's fantastic.
Fantastic.
Do that in the mic, please.
Oh,
Please stop. Please stop.
Oh man.
No one needs to
Since
hear
we're
that.
making horrible
Yeah.
noises, I'm going to rip this open real quick, and I'm sorry, people at home. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
I'd like to
I
point
just
out the
want
most
that. I just want that.
annoying thing that happened to me so far today.
Mm-hmm.
I went to get a soda out of this soda machine, and it says they're 75 cents, but it won't take change.
Really? I was going to try it. I think last time I tried it, it was that way too. It's been doing that a lot.
It's like
It's
the
annoying.
stupidest thing in the world. If they're going to make you put $1 in, why don't they
That's-
charge you $1?
Evil.
It really is.
This is great table talk, which we can table for after the show. Everyone can join us
So-
for table talk.
I hate being kept on target.
So table talk later. We'll just talk about vending machine problems.
Yes, and Australia more.
All right.
And platypuses.
And maybe kangaroos.
Or is it a platypus?
Yeah.
Pot pie.
There's a
Platypi.
platypi.
Oh,
So,
Speaking of pie,
Platypus eye.
pie. Speaking of pie, you all are like a giant pie together when you're as a team.
Speaking of pie, I want to take a bite out of Tulio's peach pie.
yes.
Julio's what?
His butthole.
wow, no! I didn't know you loved him like that.
I didn't
So-
before the time skip.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days? The peach pie?
Man, I haven't kept up with kids in a long time.
You are a kid. Anyway,
Yeah, so you all got back together, rested up. So you all have full everything.
woo! Yes, I'm healthy.
Some of us never had less than full.
That's
Wow,
right,
We
they
don't need to
didn't.
hear about that.
Disgusting.
And so, what do y'all do?
Well, we make waffles and we don't eat
Mm-hmm.
them like always. What?
Where does Gentella sleep?
In my room.
Josh, I'm going to ask at any point in time, is she immune to lava?
Wasn't she living in a lava pit?
She
Well,
was,
like
but she had a
she was
coating.
Cased.
I don't think she elects to live in lava.
Well, I don't think I'm not saying
I mean,
she
who
elects to live
chooses
in
to live
lava,
in
but
lava?
like, did she like sleep in the island over there in the lava pit, or does she
Kind of.
maybe at one point maybe they wanted a room,
My-
and so
Does she-
they're like, yeah, we'll give
Do
you
they
a
not
room.
sleep?
They sleep.
Okay.
You don't know if it's necessary, but
we,
they do.
When we come back home, were they knocked out with like just pickled eggs all over?
Exactly.
Them? Like, oh, pickled eggs.
Father, I ate so much.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah.
Do they poop
Who's-
like perfect
You know what?
dodecahedrons?
Mm-hmm.
They don't poop.
That's the next. They don't poop, huh?
They don't poop.
Okay.
Oh, who's checking
It'd
on
be
the
so
child's
gross.
poop?
You know, it'd be so gross if like
Amber, this is what it's like to be a parent.
if like
oh,
like
you
she
guys
overly
are
concerned
with your
nasty.
baby.
it'd be hilarious if she like takes in the eggs, but they don't really go anywhere. So there's one point where she just like there's eggs,
Full of
just-
egg.
Yeah, she just goes "Bleh," and then eggs fall out.
Isn't it?
Like, are
Attack
they
on-
whole eggs or did they chew them up?
They chew
Isn't it
them.
like
Yeah,
Attack
nasty.
on Titan, where like,
Yes,
Yeah,
they're just in their
that's too,
inside
yeah.
the stomach.
and then
yeah.
they just go vomit them
Yeah.
up later?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the point of interest for Brimstone later is to make
Check on
Gem a
poop?
room.
Yeah.
Yeah, to check poop.
Well, because
okay,
it's
yeah.
like, you're gonna
That's-
make her a room. Do you
that's-
need to put a bathroom in here or not?
An ensuite.
Yeah, use the lava. You do it, and then you
Shit in the lava.
Please,
Oh, yeah.
lava.
please shit in my
Nothing-
bed. They'll die this to lava.
My bed's not
nothing like
lava.
nothing like burned poop to freshen up the
I
room.
watched,
But, yeah, like-
I watched a video of someone throw trash into a volcano,
Yeah.
and like it caused a giant reaction.
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember
God.
seeing that. Yeah, because it was just covered in crust, wasn't it? Yeah, that's
And it
crazy.
broke the crust, and it
Yeah.
was-
Okay. Well.
Okay.
But I like to imagine that every morning when Azrael has to take his morning poop, he plays a dangerous game of, is today the day if I fall in the lava and die?
I can fly over the lava.
I'm just saying. I figure like if you do your business, you can just throw it away in the lava, like whatever. Like you're emptying out the bedpan or whatever. And you're like, go in the lava, whatever.
Before
Newek does not subscribe to that theory.
Okay.
before the time skip, I like to imagine we made Metzper clean it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like
Were we like
You know what?
wizards and just shitting everywhere?
like 12 hours was
Evaporating
collecting gold poop.
I've got a question.
12 hours was collecting our poop.
I got a question for you, GM. Can I consider Metzper's very existence an offense to me, and then just track him down that way?
No.
Okay. Oh well. Yeah.
Good
That's
idea.
a good,
I figured
good
that
idea.
out.
Yeah.
Okay. Your very existence offends me. I want to find you.
I love how Josh's question is like, "What do you guys do?" Let's
talk
talk
about
about
poop.
poop for 10 minutes.
Well, I mean, it's like he
Are we
doesn't
s-
know us.
Are we setting
It's
up
like
a
he
chore-
thinks we're gonna give him a plot hook or something.
Yeah, are we setting up a
You know
chore
what?
wheel?
A
I
what?
A
have some.
chore wheel?
No.
After Brimstone's had some time to think.
No, we are not setting up a chore wheel. I'm not doing chores.
Well, I'm just saying, like we could figure out. By chore wheel, I mean like what we're doing to keep
You
our
mean
base
like
operations.
You mean like like we hook up people to like the Wheel of Pain?
Yeah, something like that. But also,
Oh, that's my choice.
but also like what we need to like keep this base like secure,
No.
running, operational.
That is not what Newek does.
Okay, whatever. We don't need to talk about that. But are we even staying in this? Is like this
Yes.
going to be
Pre-ti-
our base
Yeah.
forever?
Pre-time skip, we had a chore wheel, and then Kage and Shaden did all of Newek's chores.
Yeah.
It's no. Chew clock.
Chew
Chew
Clock
Clock,
did,
yeah,
and then
there you
also
go.
my skeleton,
Mm-hmm.
and then Metzber.
Metzger.
Uh-huh.
Man, we need to get people back.
We gotta get. Hey, does anybody have any followers?
Yeah.
I was gonna say myself. I was gonna say I could like try to. Brimstone probably had time to think about it. He's like, well, I need to be like Azrael and get myself a little clique and
A posse.
a posse,
Yes.
a Brimstone brigade.
Uh-huh.
And I was
Again.
thinking like maybe I could take over the Super Fight League upstairs
Yeah.
and just have them do
Yeah,
my bidding.
that sounds
Get
alright.
get
Totally
Operation Fight Club going.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Worship the god of Swole.
Yeah, just worship me, Brimstone,
do
not
that.
Tyler Durden. Anyways, but yeah, so yeah, I think that's one option. I guess is what I'll probably be doing. It doesn't seem like overnight when I slept that I had any trouble with the guy, that spaghetti monster man.
Yeah.
So maybe
I think Spaghetti
I might
Monster Man
have
will make a really good butler.
yeah. But
Oh my gosh.
my point is that I think
So
I have
cool.
time to like do that if I wanted to. Or get that started. I don't know how this works. This isn't like Blaze in the Dark where you got to get a project going in the clock.
Right. So since you are level 2, you can embody pretty much your words and become have followers if you want.
Oh, sweet.
So we already, or off screen, we already knew Azrael has true followers now from the ex Mayahenes. So he is going to embody his words pretty much and actually have followers.
What if it can be like the Brimstone Brigade, but also known as the Vengeful Fist. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
if you wish, you could
Cool. That's a cool name.
convert Super Fight League if you wish.
I will try to convert the Super Fight League.
I got to see what faction level they
I know
are.
that I'm pretty sure I'll have to like fight some people or something.
Oh, for sure. You have
Oh,
to
yeah.
prove you're stronger than
Oh,
all
yeah,
of them
yeah,
because
yeah.
they totally won't listen to you if you're like
Oh yeah.
a punk.
Yeah. Oh,
So nobody cares what Milana has to say about
Well, yeah,
protecting our base. So she's gonna end up doing her own thing.
okay. Yeah.
So she's got this secret, forgotten. She needs to look into the forgotten secrets.
Hmm.
Does she know what this faction is? I know you're probably
thought-
saving it for later, but like right now she's just trying to figure
So,
out.
And Bartholomew had mentioned them. But-
No, I
okay.
don't think he did.
Okay.
No, he didn't. So I guess you don't know you don't remember them from the time before this
Yeah,
time skip.
I'm looking. Milana's thinking of that name, and she's like, I don't remember ever coming across this name, this group.
Right.
That reminds me. We as in everyone but Newek owes Bartholomew a favor of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
So that's gonna be shitty.
When you said everybody but Newek, I thought I was missing out, but it turns out it was terrible.
Yeah. So, you don't know the name off the top of your head. with the knowledge word, in theory, you can
Yeah.
gloss over a little bit.
Yes.
So, like, if you kind of concentrate and maybe, like, kind of listen off into the distance kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Very lightly, not, like, really committing yourself or anything like that.
Mhm.
You know that they are a cult that are supposedly they worship ghosts and they obtain secrets from Mauxferry's past. And they also are involved with the Crystal of Kaze. You have no idea what the Crystal of Kaze
Yeah, I
is.
hear that name and I don't
Yeah.
know what that means.
But that is like super, super light that you're able to glean.
All right. Ghosts. I don't believe in ghosts. No, I do. 100%. Milan 100% believes in
100%, yeah, exactly.
ghosts. All right. Got this knowledge. I'm juicy keeping to myself.
I'm gonna go get ready to go talk to T Stank.
Oh my god. Are you all dressed up?
You got perfume on?
No, I think I'm just dressed up
Some
in my
rouge.
normal like.
You shine your horns?
I think I've described it before. It's like the really nicely like $800 white T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of clothing.
Supreme.
Did you polish your horns?
Probably
They-
not.
they could-
Did you
Probably
clean
use a
your water
polish.
arm?
Did I replace it with not poop water?
Yes.
Yeah,
Did you
just
refresh
a little
it?
chlorine tablet in there.
Yeah.
Tiny bowl.
Yes. Exactly. You good?
Oh, you could put food coloring in your arm and have it different colors. That's neat.
It's cool for St. Patrick's Day and stuff.
well.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Goldfish in there?
Yeah.
Oh,
You have like
cool.
you're a walking aquarium, dude. You got like
There's
some
just
little-
Piranha attack!
Sometime we're going to find a magical fish and your arm's going to come very much in handy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, does Milana know anything about this coin that Kage gave me?
Let me see it.
You can look at it.
Yeah.
If you touch it, you can't touch it.
Why can't I touch it?
Because then you become Kage's father.
That
What's
is.
this logic?
I don't know how you think paternity works,
Yeah.
but just touching an item from somebody doesn't mean I become like their legal guardian.
Yeah, you become their mother.
I don't know. That's how you became Jem's godfather.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll on this one.
I can touch it, I can hold it, I
Yeah,
can
it's
probably.
a 5. I don't. I don't know.
Oh man, maybe I'll roll for the first time in this game. It's not-
Sure.
I think he was rolling to see if he.
If I believed your lies.
Oh,
Go ahead
Yeah.
and roll an int or whiz, whatever
Me
one.
or
No.
her? Okay.
me. So you're letting me hold it?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
I'm not her father or mother or any sort of legal guardian.
Tell me what it
She does call me
is.
daddy.
No, I need a. She does not call me daddy.
Milana seduces Kage.
God no,
No.
She's like 30 now. What do you want?
not that.
Not everyone's Azrael.
Oh wait, she's kind of sexy. All
My check
shadowy
is. No. Where's my X card? So I was joking. This doesn't really bother me. That was my joke thing.
I'm not the one who went out of line on this.
I'm okay. I rolled a.
Use the rollover.
Huh?
You have to
Yeah, my
roll.
check is 3,
Oh.
so I
Oh.
rolled a 7.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, it's magically enchanted. It is a tracking coin, but it does not go through general means. It actually goes through it. Like the connection of tracking is through the plane of the it's through the undead. I don't know
Okay.
how you would say that.
Th- there's a plane of shadows.
There's a plane of
So,
shadow
yeah,
and
it
there's a
goes-
plane of death.
yeah, so-
Shadow, void, limbo, death.
And there's an.
it would go through death.
What's your dungeon knowledge going through?
It
Okay.
actually is connected through death.
Okay.
So they're
Oh,
th-
so
this
it's
person
connected-
that's connected it has some kind of
Can I follow that connection back?
what's your you have to do effort for that 3
Well,
sentence thing.
I mean, I was just thinking that because of my new fact with like my planar knowledge,
Right.
that maybe I could do like some sort of skill check where
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
I
Yeah, with a
basically am
+4.
like magicking it. So okay,
You get +4 to your roll.
okay.
So it's a,
It's
So
more
what-
like more like the magnitude of
at
success.
this point, don't roll a 1.
Yeah.
I rolled a 15 plus 4, 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was your question, or what were you trying to
Basically,
say?
I'm just saying this is a tracking thing, but since there's a connection, obviously that's tethering it to something, can I follow that tether? Can
Yeah.
I see where it goes to?
Yes. Yeah. You had to like channel and you had to
Yeah,
get the kind of the camera goes through to Milana's eye socket and all that kind of stuff, and
Back into my dry wormhole.
that's right. and you follow through. You go through the plane of death, and it comes back out into material, and there is like a. I guess it'd be like if you're looking, you could tell you're on someone's chest.
Yeah, looking out.
Looking out, and it's like you're like embedded in their chest.
Yeah, what's what I see around surrounding?
You see a wedding dress, and you look up, and you see a snoot.
Your daughter's getting married. Congratulations.
No, she's not. She's told me she wasn't.
There's a wedding dress.
You
in
see
here.
a male across from her in a tuxedo thing.
Looks like there's a man in there with a tuxedo on. I think she might have lied to you, Papa. I'm telling her now.
The man in the tuxedo. It is
Yes.
Azrael.
Does he have? Does the man have a sack on his head? Count
No, he does not.
Oh God.
What does a man look like?
He looks like.
He's
let's roll
all
some
shadowy.
dice. Let's roll some dice. He looks.
Disgusting.
He looks like an elf.
I disapprove. I take back my congratulations.
Contempt. Contempt of Kage's taste.
Can I hear any? Are you gonna give me any more?
So there are vows being said. I guess you kind of look around.
Yeah.
And there's
They're having their vows.
there is a pastor of some sort, probably an elf. Kind of look, and there's like a grove, and there's all these.
Oh no!
All these,
Pixies are
elves.
in cages.
No,
Oh,
there are
no.
probably some pixies flying around though.
Yeah, holding up flowers and
serving
stuff.
dishes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so mad right now.
And right before your thing is cut,
Yeah.
you see this like a puff, not like pretty much you see the fabric kind of go in front of you because Kage is
to
ripping
rip
off
the veil.
Yeah,
Or
and
the
you see
veil.
like all black with all these weapons, and you ever hear go, and that's when your thing cuts off.
Everybody get down.
Maybe she is not getting married.
It's an elaborate thief
I
plan.
think she did what you would call a long con.
She seduced an elf man thing.
What a roller coaster of emotions we just had. No.
I was trying to think of. All right, if you tell me where they are, maybe I can teleport there.
It's a grove. I couldn't tell specifically
But
what
it's
grove.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah. All right. So, good job raising it. You're not raising your daughter to be.
Yeah.
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 Good job.
Good.
She's looking for any positive male attention now.
She's not.
She's
robbing all
killing.
those elves.
Yeah, it's true. I think so. Okay, cool. That's what
So
I wanted to know.
did a good job with Kage. I can do a good job with Nutella.
I honestly don't
Yeah,
care.
thank you.
No,
You hear that, Brimstone?
Well, you're her godfather. What can I say?
Yeah.
Do you hear that, Brimstone? She doesn't care.
Nice. All right. So you want to go?
I want to get up in that stink tongue.
Let's go to that stank tongue.
Stanky
Is that his
boy.
name?
Yeah,
Tulio Stink Tongue.
Oh, who named this character?
I did.
Of course he did.
Stink tongue.
Terrible.
Nasty.
That's nasty.
All right, so you head to the Lord's District. Making your way on up. I have to go up the hill, of course, because they are on the higher part of Mauxferry by the river. Very nice houses, very nice estates. You kind of come to this more like a apartment complex, like kind of like brown houses, but are fancier. And you come just to address with the door.
I'll like fix up my shirt a little bit, make sure it's tucked in the back, and straighten the dust off
And not the front.
off my knots. Shut up. Off my knees.
Yeah.
And I'll knock.
All right. As you knock, you hear like a thump, 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 like little feet running around.
Oh,
Oh,
little baby
Tulio.
Tulios.
And
Tiny Tulios.
you kind of hear like a muffled, like "get out of the way" kind of thing.
Tulio. I'm Tulio.
I'm Tulio.
I'm Tulio too.
I'm Juliet.
Just unimaginative naming of children.
Yeah.
Tulio too.
And,
Julio Jr.
Tulio Jr.
and
Tulio.
The door finally unlocks. It's this one lock, like a thunk, and opens up, and you see in front of you is Tulio. They don't look like they really aged much, if at all.
That's smart, baby.
That's smart.
Yeah.
And as they open it up, they're in their old kind of regalia of like they have all this kind of robes, and there's kind of like chainmail, but it's all like linking all these indicators of knowledges and stuff like that, because on like parchments and other things, right? And as they open up, they're like their eyes is wide open, like Azrael.
Tulio, my child, I have returned.
Oh shit! It's the second coming.
And I'll do the hand thing.
Yeah.
The, "Ah."
And he kind of gets on a knee and
Holy light. "Ah."
he kind of bows. He's like, come in. And
Yeah.
he's like, Shaziel, get some tea running. And you hear
prepare this.
and
Sure thing, honey.
exactly you hear in the back. Yes, dear. Who are we expecting? It's like Azrael's returned, and you hear it in the back. Like,
You hear a brick
Oh.
drop as she shit one.
And so you walk in. It's like a nice brown house.
Upper middle class apartment.
Yeah, pretty much.
I bet he's forgotten how badly you treated
There's
him.
like imagine this house having like little end tables that have doilies and then bowls with candy in it. That's the kind of house I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Like
I think
I'm
they like
thinking-
wafers and stuff. Candies,
I don't
but
remember
no.
Yeah.
much about Tulio, but for what I remember, I imagine his house is like the most plain,
yeah.
undecorated house you've ever been in.
It would have been that, but you can definitely tell the second half of the relationship has
their
done
influences
things.
in this.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I guess.
Hence the doilies and the wafers.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And there's also
Okay.
like this very like almost angelic calligraphy kind of gilding on the walls and stuff. There's lots of like
I'm not
wispy
there.
circular things.
Yeah.
Sounds douchey.
Should have all rolled in with you.
Oh God.
You can
Can
fly-
we retcon and come with
If
you?
you all want, that is fine.
I guess that's up to
Okay.
Azrael.
You know what?
Okay.
I think Brimstone would, because being interested in making my own clique, I kind of want to start observing.
You're
Azrael
busy
work.
converting the Super Fight League.
That's true, but I gotta learn how to be a good leader, and I gotta learn it from you, Azrael. You're pretty
Azrael,
good at all
we
this
have
stuff.
to learn how to become a good leader. And,
And
what better way
not
to
only
learn
that-
from the greatest
Look,
leader we
I don't
know?
know what ego you think I have, but I do not have that.
They probably won't even mind that I'm there. Okay, they're probably just like, "Oh, hey,
He
you
belongs
brought a
here.
guest."
Yeah, he belongs here.
I distinctly remember spending time and energy keeping you apart from Tulio.
And this is why Milana is like, yeah, we should come with you.
No, I remember
Okay.
Gerlach. Wasn't the Gerlach the one that,
Yeah.
that was
Okay,
the whole
you know,
thing?
And if you don't,
I
wanna
will
make
take
them, I
2
won't go.
stress so I
It's-
can
it's cool with
flashback
me.
so I
don't
can be
care.
here.
I have a valid
can-
reason not to be there.
You all
so
can
it's
show
cool.
up later in the conversation if you
Of
really
all-
really-
As I recall, Gerlach was your spiritual advisor.
Yes. he
Yes.
was.
Oh God.
I was super jealous of Tulio.
all right.
Tulio was super jealous
But
of
for
Gerlach.
real, Chris, do you want us to come with you? Yes or no? Or show up?
I
or-
like the idea that you crash the party.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
so
if
alright.
we're having a nice lunch or whatever, and
Yeah.
you're like, "What's that,
Yeah.
dudes?"
So like halfway
High five.
halfway
I
through
will-
or whatever.
Yeah.
I will say you did bring up a valid point. I probably am trying to get Chummy with the Super Fight League to get in, so I'll probably be busy.
Okay.
You guys can crash the party if you want. I'm going to do my thing.
Okay.
I do like the idea that you walked in, saw all the calligraphy, and like their nice house, and said, "Looks kind of douchey."
There's like family pictures on the wall.
He has returned. The saint. He's come back. This place looks like shit.
This looks like an angel farted.
All right, sorry for the interruption.
Yes.
You guys can go
no
back
problem.
in.
So you guys come in at a later date in this conversation.
Yes.
So yeah, you walk in. There's like you can pretty much go into a nice sitting room, tea room kind of deal,
Precious moment dolls in glass case.
or holy symbols probably.
Yeah. Precious moment child holding holy symbols.
Yes.
Yes, like precious moments figurines.
And you're like-
Exactly.
Like church babies.
Yes.
And there's like little angel figurines and things like that.
Oh man, I love it and hate it at the same time.
And so Tulu offers you to sit down in like the most plush chair they have in the room.
Is it nice?
It looks.
Yeah, I'll sit.
You
And-
wave your hand, make it better before you sit down. Oh, I can't wait for you to have powers like that.
Like it starts glowing, and then you sit on it.
Like a water arm spray it. Okay. No, I'm kidding. Totally don't do that.
and- yeah.
Yeah, I'll sit down. Does Yeah, I want to make polite chit chat with Tulio while Shaziel.
Shaziel.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. I actually remembered.
See, this is how I expect this conversation. Wow, did I remember your wife's name? Wow, cool.
While she brings in something. He mentioned tea. I thought.
He mentioned tea.
I like tea. I don't really like tea, but I like. I want to be the guy who likes tea.
Yeah, exactly.
So. Yeah. So we just pleasantly chit chat.
Yeah. So what do you bring up?
Are there, Tulio, I believe I heard little feet pittering around. Have you been blessed by the Lord of Light with children?
And he kind of blushes a little bit for his complexion, but he's like, I have. Shaziel and I are very lucky. We have 4 beautiful children.
Damn, you've been...
I learned from the best, you could say.
What?
So
he knew to
Yeah.
an extent.
I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't like super hiding that
yeah.
part.
Oh.
I think that there was me seducing people in parties. Okay, sure, that's fine. So what have you been up to during my absence?
Well, I've been making sure to maintain your kitchen and temple, and I've been studying and keeping up with the politics of Paylor for luckily your return, so you can onboard immediately with the processes and procedures that have changed since then.
Oh.
Oh,
Ooh.
organization changes, huh?
Am I...
Now you meet 4 times a week instead of 3.
Bible study is from 7 to 8:30 instead of 7:30 to 9.
And now it's at home and not at the actual churches.
And well, there's a lot that's happened that I've been trying to document for you as well. I've been kept in the scripture and the logs, and since I ran out of so much story about you, I just started filling in my story while I was waiting.
Filling in his story.
Yeah, because he was chronicling.
Oh, so he's just started making shit up?
He was chronicling you. You left, so he started chronicling himself.
Ah, okay.
That's why they call it his story.
Interesting. Well, yes, I would love to be put up to date on the goings on while I have been away. But we can do that. But the main reason I came to see you, I have a church that I want your help running as well. If you'd be still interested in.
He looks very excited and like slightly confused. He's like, "What do you mean?"
The followers of my Hene have become believers in my holiness.
Good thing he's your dude.
He's my dude.
Yeah. He's like, "Whoa."
After my return, I have come back with divine powers.
And
You
your
line up-
voice resonates.
Yeah, exactly. Do you light up?
Light comes out of your mouth
Yeah,
when you say
for
it.
sure.
All the precious moment babies giggle for 1 second.
Yes.
And he's just like, oh, that's fantastic to hear. It'd be good to have a proper footing of your word and your teachings here in Mauxferry.
I am grateful to you for keeping my word alive while I have been away, Tulio.
It's been hard. I'm not.
You shall be rewarded in this life and the next.
I say, oh, thank you. And as this is going on a little bit more, you hear the whistling of tea. You hear some, and you hear a little ting, 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 and you hear click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. And
She's a horse.
Minotaur.
No,
She's a horse.
Minotaur.
more of like
She's
like
a minotaur.
like high heels or very fancy
Yes.
shoes.
Petite feet.
I was going to say
Feminine
peg
set.
leg.
No.
That'll be clack, chink,
Because that would
clack.
give me a perfect opportunity to just be like,
It's
hey,
2
baby,
peg legs.
get that leg back.
2 peg legs.
Fuck that up.
She has to go fast because her balance.
Click, clack, click, clack, slish, slosh, slish, slosh, click, clack, click, clack, slish, slosh, slish. That's her trying to hold her balance. And she's a terrible waitress.
I'm giving this 1 star on Yelp.
You see this very tall figure walk in, very beautiful.
Slenderman.
No, do you know what a trumpet archon looks like?
Oh my
God, what the
Married a trumpet
hell?
harper? The big bald ones?
Yeah, the big female bald ones with the trumpet.
They're like green skin
Yep.
and the
Yep.
like a bunch of wings.
Yeah, so this one's slightly shorter.
Oh
So
my.
I'll describe her some.
She's not a trumpet, she's a strumpet.
Jeez.
Yes.
That you hear that from the ceiling in the corner.
This is when we barge in. We're like, what's up, bitches?
You can do whenever you want.
Who got the strumpet?
So
Who ordered a strumpet archon?
yes, you see this trumpet archon, a celestial being with aqua green skin, but they're definitely shorter. And instead of being bald, they have flame red hair. And they have red nails. And instead of the etchings of gold that's usually adorned on their arms and their legs, it is etchings of red, like of a very almost like a brimstone red.
Bum, bum, bum.
And as she enters, she's like, "Oh, who's your guest, hon?" And as she says that, she looks at you and drops the tea plate.
This is my baby.
Uh,
Right?
you
Is that-
called it so quickly.
My
Yay.
Wait, what? Okay, go ahead.
So I'm going to continue. And so,
I made a baby with the trumpet. I
um,
put my dick in that horn.
oh my God! Hold on. So what happened?
When did this happen?
Sometime in the last 30 years, I imagine. Or I'm pretty old. It could have been a long time ago.
and you notice her eyes were like an aqua color, and as soon as she sees you, they just turn like a bright orange.
Love.
No, not love,
That's what love is.
This is when we're sneaking around to
Yes.
the sliding glass door in the kitchen,
Yeah.
and then we're like, oh no, they're gonna do this. We're not.
Yeah, like we literally are just peeping in right now. I feel like
Yes,
this point.
exactly.
Oh, so this is why you're saying we can party crash, isn't it? God.
Because this party getting crashed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he has my grandchildren.
Oh, Grandpa, it's time for Grandpa time.
He has
Time for Babu.
Tulio has gone from being, your boy to being your son. And
No,
he's-
being
or
your boy,
son-in-law.
but like your
Son-in-law.
Boy. He's a
Like
boy,
my
your boy,
boy-in-law.
boy. He's married his way into your family. He's a part of your legacy now.
He missed me so much.
He somehow found your essence floating around Mauxferry somehow. Okay, sorry.
No problem. And so no, this orange is like of like almost anger and fear, you could tell.
Oh, fear. You don't have to be afraid.
And
I
she's
love
like,
all my children.
she's like, dear, and she's like looking to Tula. It's like, do you know him? And Tula's like, oh, yes, this is Azrael. And she's like, really? And like her eyes go from like orange to this red.
Can we say that? Okay, out of character, I
Okay.
definitely know. In character, can I know? have
With
a-
your words, you can put this together very quickly.
I have a gut feeling.
Yes.
It's like, there's a little bit of tiefling in there.
Yes, that's where all the red came from,
Gosh.
and why
Makes
she's
sense.
slightly
I
shorter.
poked you.
And her wings are angelic. They're just everything's just kind of scaled down.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Because trumpet archons are pretty big.
Yeah.
And I'm
Not. Yeah.
I turned a girl like, are we literally all outside
Sure,
waiting?
why not?
Yeah, I turned. This is why I don't have family.
Tulio. I thought you might miss me. You've married my daughter.
God, this is a telenovela. This is what this is.
No, I'm serious. I was like, this is just a Maury show waiting to happen. Like all this
We
drama.
need the dramatic
Can
music
I-
playing in the
Are we
background.
playing
there.
Monster Hearts? What is
Can I
going on right
do-
now?
I've said for a long time, I want to play a campaign as Azrael's children.
Yes,
It would
we
be
should.
so because there's so many. You could literally whatever character you want to make.
Can,
Open up the monster manual and
Just
have tiefling.
yes, just
can I
yeah.
just say, by the stroke of the fact that I have that my madness gift, I just walk out of the bathroom and I'm like, oh, don't go in there.
Hot dragon shit.
He was just there before everything happened for no
I wish I had the
reason.
lava for that one.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna need some lava for that one.
All right.
Can I spin that narrative?
Yeah,
like,
you can do
sure,
that.
okay,
Yeah.
cool, yeah.
Everyone's here.
All of a sudden, everybody's here. now.
As I'm like, oh hey, Azrael, I sit down next to you somewhere or whatever. Like, hey,
You decided to put your.
Glad you-
Somehow I communicated to you. Oh man, some juicy family drama is happening right now.
He just opens up the door. Commander or Shadow 64, who was in the GM prep stream, was like gave you a tithing for nailing it right off the bat.
And he doesn't mean nailing it, I assume.
Well, not his daughter, but yeah.
He or she does
Can
mean
I
nailing
try
it.
and like recollect who this mama might have been?
Yes, you can.
And I like to think I maybe keep track of my children a little bit,
yes.
so I can use them as potential weapons.
Yes.
In
So
the future.
with these words now inside of you, and you
Yeah.
kind of doom, it's all like in your head piecing together. And you're like, oh, I remember. I had once had relations with a trumpet archon named Agiel.
Azrael and Agiel sitting in a tree.
F-U-C-K-I-N-G.
I don't know what I'm doing. Making a baby.
I suspect that you're keeping track of it as like a maple tree, keeping track of all the little helicopters flying
Yes.
off into the sky.
Okay, so what we're missing at this point is Milana and Gerlach, and then we can all play the second generation. You get Tella, I get Kage, you get
Anything.
and whatever.
Yeah, we can introduce the kids in a second if you'd like.
And Gerlach gets Batman.
Oh God!
It's the closest thing you'll
He's
ever.
my ward.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a neutral party,
Yeah,
like a chaotic
yeah.
neutral.
Exactly.
Milana has nothing.
The skeleton.
probably a
Or
couple-
the crow.
There's probably
you're
like a
like-
couple necromancers who are like inspired by you.
Maybe. We'll
Maybe
see.
you accidentally resurrected one in a rare case of like a
Maybe-
bone man
maybe-
who has some sentience, and he's just like, oh, I don't know, I was summoned by a necromancer, but whatever.
This is
they
dark.
They left for a while, and now I'm here. I'm
This
here.
is really dark, but it's like eventually Milana gets so like left out and jealous that she just summons a child skeleton for herself.
Oh, that's so
God.
cute,
You know,
child skeleton.
Of all of the party members, you are the most child-free. Like this is on you.
That's
bro.
not true. She's created so many minions.
I have created
Many
lots of
undead.
undead
Yeah.
things. I had an undead dragon baby at one point in time.
You have
is a
you
bit
had
weird.
a crow. A raven.
Yay.
Just wave it off.
Yeah.
Former lover.
They were my
doesn't
love.
matter. Right.
That was a wee backstory. Okay. So yeah.
Go ahead. You pick it up.
So is there? Yeah. So I know the mom's name.
Mm-hmm.
Any way I could know this kid's name?
Oh,
Oh wait, I already know
you
the
know the
kid's
kid's
name. Oh,
Shaziel.
Shaziel.
we're gonna play it off like I knew that before.
Okay.
Like, Shaziel,
That
my
Shaziel.
my child.
Crimson's like,
I've
"Your child."
been gone so long. I've missed you dearly.
I want the organ music.
And she's like, you left my mother, father.
Brimstone's adding audience tracks.
Yes.
After leaving the bathroom.
And then the
Literally
camera
eating
zooms in on
popcorn.
Azrael's face. Yes.
I blessed your mother with my holy seed and had to continue my work afterwards.
Huh.
I mean,
Do you want to roll charisma?
do you want me to want to roll charisma?
You can if you would like, or we can continue this.
Can I get a +4 for being silver-tongued?
Yes.
All right, so I have to not roll a 1.
Oh, yes.
I rolled a nat 20.
Cocoon.
So I got
Oh,
a
that makes sense.
I got a 24 versus a 3. So.
Yes. And I think Tulio steps in as well.
Okay.
And he assists, and
Yeah, like I stand up
yeah.
and I'm like doing the like my child.
Yeah, and she is very, very hot, you could say, and angry. But between you and Tulio, it's like, oh, it's gonna be okay. My love, and this was meant to be. Can't you see? And her eyes turn from red to more like a yellow,
Okay. What color were they to begin with?
like
Aqua.
aqua.
Okay, so she's not at the green stage.
No.
She's at a slight warning.
Yeah.
She's just like mood eyes.
Yes,
Yeah.
she does.
Huh.
Well,
I would
Honey,
hate
I
that.
know you're really mad. You say everything's fine, but I can tell.
Tulio's really creepy.
Why?
Because he went and found my child and didn't tell her that he used to worship her dad.
Maybe he didn't know. I don't think he
Maybe,
knew.
maybe,
Really?
maybe,
Okay.
maybe they met in, I don't know,
Could be a coinky dink then.
some whatever Paylor singles, and
Taylor
Yeah.
Wow.
and he was just like, oh man, she reminds me of Azrael,
So-
and then for whatever reason,
Indeed.
That's kind of like Nicolas Cage and Priscilla Cruz, isn't it? Not Cruz.
Presley.
Presley. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. It's
Yeah.
exactly.
It's exactly that's happening.
Nasty.
Tulio is Nicolas Cage.
Right.
I don't know that
Shaziel
reference.
is. You know who Nicolas Cage
No,
is.
I know who Nicholas. I don't know what he has to
He-
do with.
Because
married Elvis's
he's a
daughter.
really huge Elvis Presley fan, and he just married Elvis Presley's
yeah.
daughter.
Is that why he married her?
Pretty much.
I mean, he didn't come out and say it,
but everyone
yeah.
thinks it.
And you're Elvis.
That's okay.
It's real good.
That's pretty good.
so Tulio's Nick Cage in the situation.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
Tulio looks to you and he's like, well, I guess I can call you father now as well. And he goes to embrace you.
God, this is good.
You allow it.
You could call me Father lowercase and Father uppercase and Father
Fruit
uppercase. Uppercase.
Uppa.
Upper.
I think I'm kind of stiff at first, but then I'll like show affection.
Uh-huh.
Show.
I have to convince myself to show affection. It's so forced,
Yeah.
but he probably likes it because it's
Probably likes.
It's quite different. And so Tulio's like, well, would you like to see your grandchildren?
of course.
Spray them out here.
And he's like, okay, I got to think how to say a couple of these.
You made up the names?
Yeah.
Well, you can say them however you want.
Right.
But you are stuck with that pronunciation
Yes.
forever.
He
Dr.
kind of yells. He's
Pepper?
like, Dr. Pep.
I miss the good old days
Lemonade.
where we just looked at things in the room and named them.
Yeah.
This is my child Cheez-It.
He's like, Ara, Kazdal, Jaha, and Junior.
Junior.
Junior. Azrael Junior.
Tulio Junior.
Can you do the third one again?
Uh,
I'm pretty sure there was there more.
Jeha
Jeha?
is Jeha.
Why do you
Jeha?
make up
Why do
names
you
you
make
can't-
names you can't say?
Was
Is
there-
there
I could have
hy-
named him
They look
Steve.
cool, and I
Jeha-
didn't think about how I
Je-
pronounce them.
Jeha sounds
Could
like
be-
it has a hyphen in it.
Could you,
Yeah. J.
J-E.
Or-
J
or-
or
hyphen.
apostrophe.
could the J
J.
be pronounced like a Y? Like a,
Yeah.
Jaha.
I mean, I make up
Yeah,
characters
might be
named
Yeah.
Bug Eye, and then that's all I deal with.
And I don't know what these children look like. There's 4 of them. People can take one and describe it if they like.
'Kay,
It's,
one.
Yes,
with these.
I want no say in what these children look
All
like.
right, I guess
or their
it's,
age or age.
It's up to John, brother John.
Remind me what the Tulio looks like.
So
again.
Tulio is a traditional Asmar.
He's a very like bookish, nerdy looking Asimar.
Right.
Like,
What's
he's
an
got
Esmar look like again?
And what color skin and
So
hair and
he's
all that?
like
a pale
he's got the
skin.
glasses. He's got like kind of like a pale white skin with like platinum hair.
Oh, got to the platinum hair.
Okay.
So,
And he's like, I mean, he's pretty.
Yeah.
Like
What was-
They are
classically.
still very pretty.
what's the
yes.
first one's name?
Ara.
Okay, so she's probably
Yeah, I thought that was a
like
chick
10 years old,
Okay.
and has I would say she has the platinum hair and some pigtails, with like little fringe bangs, and she probably has the pale white skin, but then the lines, the vein, like symbol or whatever,
They're pretty much like symbols.
is red as well. So she looks porcelain with like red vein,
Oh, that's
like
red.
like marbled, but yeah.
Mhm.
Next.
And let's see what she's wearing. Just like a pet, like a. Pretty much, you could like. I just imagine like Little House on the Prairie look.
Yes.
Like it's like a frock with
Yeah,
like
they
tiny
all, they
paisley
all wear
flower,
weird stuff like that.
Yeah. and she has
They're
to
like
wear
homeschooled.
and she has to wear red hair barrettes because it matches her red coloring and it looks good in her white hair. That's what her mom says.
Oh,
Even though she's very envious and wants to wear blue sometimes. Okay, that's a Little House
Do
on
you
the Prairie
want to play
reference.
Ara?
No, it's Little House on the Prairie. I'm referencing hardcore right now. Okay, that's the oldest one I think,
Okay.
and that's 10.
who wants to take Kazdal?
Oh, Brother John?
No.
I'll take Kazdal.
Okay.
Kazdal has kind of a flushed pinkish complexion. But like, and he's 7, and he is slaying it in elementary school. Like he has that charisma. And he has mom's blue eyes, and just kind of like one of those little kids who has curly hair that's just adorable. Like not like tight curly hair, just like rakish curly.
What color's the hair?
What color is the hair?
They have pinkish complexion,
Yeah.
blue eyes.
I mean,
Mama's a redhead.
Yeah.
I mean, this kid's a ginger. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, make Chris have
All of Chris's grandchildren are gingers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot she had freckles too.
Oh, that's real good. That's real good.
The dilution of the devil blood leads to gingers.
Oh my
You guys made it up. I'm not.
Only based on your deep-seated hatred for
I
ginger.
don't hate gingers. Gingers.
And so he's
He
wearing.
doesn't. We're just
like,
joking. It's a joke.
It's he's wearing like a white
I just accept the
button
fact.
shirt and like a wool vest that's not fastened. It's just loose, and like he's leaning up against like a stair rail, and he's just like dreamy little kid. Like, the kind of kid you put in a catalog.
Yeah, nice.
That kid's gonna be modeling.
Yes.
Cool. Who wants Yeha?
And is that a boy or a girl?
Whatever
To
you
you,
want.
yeah.
Oh, I think it's a boy.
All right.
And I think it is taking after the mom's baldness. There's
Or
not
could
a,
be bald. Yeah.
there's not a lick of hair on the child. And the skin is, kind of the sort of the ivory look we were talking about before, the like a carved statue, and impossibly muscled. How old?
Well, the
Less than 10.
Less than 10.
Oh yeah, for 4. Just like an impossibly ripped 4-year-old.
That was my idea.
Is that
Super
Archon
Saiyan,
blood?
yeah.
The Archon
So
blood.
like
Archon
he's
blood,
young, but
right.
he's super tall for some reason.
And I'm sorry,
And the
just
kid, he's like 2.5, and he's like 7 feet tall. Yeah.
and the markings, are they actually symbols, or are they?
They're like this kind of whimsical, kind of like.
I mean, like
I don't know.
on their skin. I
It's
mean.
on their skin.
Think of it like freckling, but instead lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has a great big one on. He's like a birthmark of a great big sigil of some sort across his face.
Dang, that's
His
gonna be
bald
ugly.
stone-like face.
Mhm.
Trumpet archons naturally have like 23 con and like 20 strength, so he's like
He is much more Archon than
he's a
other.
he's a strong boy.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
What is the sigil? What color is the sigil? Is it red?
Yeah, it's got to be red. Yeah. And but there's got to be a little Aasimar mixed in there. Gold eyes.
Ooh.
I'd like to point out that trumpet archons are tougher and stronger than minotaurs by several leagues. Naturally.
Especially this
Bring it.
3-year-old.
All right.
And that's
That's a 4-year-old.
4-year-old.
okay.
Oh, is it a 4-year-old?
Four-year-olds,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the last one is Tulio Jr.
Julio Jr.
Why didn't I pick Tulio Jr.? Why did I hand that to Brother John?
How old is Tulio Jr. or should I make that up?
Less than 10.
Okay.
Less than 10.
Less than 10. Tulio Jr. is,
We're lucky none of them are named Azrael.
we'll say, Tulio Jr. is, which character did you make? Ara?
Ara, that's what she
Ara?
said. Yeah, she said.
Let's make Tulio Jr. Ara's twin.
Yeah. Okay.
However,
Because that would make him the first
Tulio,
boy.
although Tulio Jr. is a super chunk kid
Is a
guy,
super what?
green. I'm like imagining like this pudgy kid who's got green skin and just white long hair that's kind of like spiky though.
Yeah.
And he just.
Are you making Blanca?
If I wanted to do that, I'd just make him have red hair like his mom, and just make him super ripped.
It's just alt color Blanca.
What,
Yeah, just-
what color is the spiky hair?
Spiky hairs. I wanted to be platinum, like whatever, like his
Yeah,
dad.
yeah.
And then just like, what does he wear? He wears suspenders.
This is such a biracial family.
That's
I mean,
good.
at this point,
it's like 4.
quadracial.
Multiracial. Yeah.
Gosh, I don't know. I was like, if I get the reins to control to make a kid, it's gonna be goofy. But
Yeah, that's
you know,
fine.
But yeah,
That's fine.
Yellow eyes. Small face. like Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah,
He's got
have you
small
seen Haley Joel
face.
Osment recently?
He's got
That's
like
exactly. Perfect. It's a green Haley Joel
this. It's a
Osment.
green Haley Joel Osment, but his hair is spiky and platinum.
Did you see him in The Boys?
No.
He's awfully chunky now.
Yeah. We were watching Comedy Bang Bang, and so that's just like came up. He's such a small face.
Did Ara take more after Tulio, or did she take over more after?
Ara was kind of her own thing.
Yeah, she looks
She had Tulio's pasty
hair
white
and
skin.
pasty white skin, but then like the markings of
I
a.
just, the reason I'm kind of laughing about it and losing my mind is because I'm like, this is her twin, but he looks nothing like
never-
They don't have to be.
You never said
Yeah,
what
that's
Ara's
true, yeah.
eye color was.
Probably blue.
So
It's
it's like
cool.
one half of them got the trumpet archon half, and the other
Mhm.
half got the. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's interesting.
Anyway,
I'm gonna.
no
I
one's got
want to
horns.
say. I was gonna say that. I was gonna say
Does he have horns?
it's a recessive. It's probably like a recessive
If-
trait, and Tulio Jr. has horns.
Naturally speaking, Azrael does not have very large horns. They're
No,
like
little
little
small.
nubbins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I figured, and it just Tulio Jr.'s got him.
He's got giant horns.
We have yet to determine if the
Oh, boy.
antlers are now passed genetically.
But yeah,
Because we need. There's a large enough sample pool.
All right, we gotta start
and Tulio
building an
Jr.'s got
allele chart.
suspenders,
We'd have
tan
cream.
khakis, and like I don't know, plaid striped shirt kind of thing.
Like
going
farm,
on.
Plaid
farm.
and
Yeah,
kid.
stripes.
farm. Yeah.
It's plaid and stripe.
Plaid and striped because he's got weird tastes. in fashion.
Like I almost made the kid like the Henry III who got all the
but he's very book
recessive
smart.
genes
He's
and
very book
like
smart.
the weepy eye.
As
and
far as like traits
scoliosis
go, he's
and,
very
like,
book smart, well spoken but quiet. Like when you talk to him, he's like really intelligent for his age, but he's very quiet and doesn't really talk much. I'm actually giving him a personality. I don't know why I'm
I
doing
like
that.
it.
Fine.
So that's what.
And he's very
everyone...
condescending.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Oh, he really is my grandkid.
Yeah.
Oh.
Martin Snarky.
So those are the children you meet.
I like it. I like all of them. In and out of character.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you shall continue my bloodline.
Well,
Oof.
all right.
I made
So
myself laugh too much.
a family. I don't know what else you guys want to do here or what have you, but
Yeah, like you
the
meet your
sitch.
you meet,
Well,
you meet your children.
I was just there to use the bathroom,
Mm.
to be honest.
So
Like,
you
I,
just, like-
I didn't even know this was Tulio's house. Like I walked in here beforehand and no one stopped me to use the bathroom,
Right.
so I would use the bathroom, and the next thing I know, Azrael's here. Like, oh, cool.
This cartoon character. All right. Yeah, I'm just outside watching this play out, and it's not really that interesting anymore.
It was resolved peacefully. Sort of.
How do you greet your grandchildren?
yeah.
Hit him.
I think the oldest two, I go in for a handshake.
Mm.
Just like kind of a warm, not like,
With his water hand.
oh God, no.
Stuff like he drowns them by accident.
Yeah, there's plenty more.
Hello, my children. I am your grandfather, Azrael, Saint of Palor and minor divinity.
Ours kind of like, wow,
Oh.
hi, Grandpa, and kind of,
But the younger two, I'll like tussle their hair or like,
oh,
know.
okay.
yeah, like the older two get the handshake. The twins get the handshake.
Mm.
The younger two get like a hair tussle, or a bald head pat.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of them's bald.
Get a cloth and a little wax.
Yeah, yeehaw is like as you, they're like, or I don't know how long they may just be looking at. No, they're four. They're probably looking up at you like, you look skinny, Grandpa. I bet I could beat you in an arm wrestle.
Yes.
Oh, child. The youth. Oh, the youth.
And
Tulio, you've done very well for yourself.
thank you, sir. And I'll get right to taking care of the new church. It sounds like.
Yes, let's see if we can integrate them with the other facilities.
Yes, at once. They will be now a aid or a resource or what have you for future. And all these children.
Battle children.
Who knew?
Battle team, children.
This is when the glass breaks in the window.
Child Force 5.
Child Force.
God.
There's only 4 of them, though.
Shaziel's pregnant right now with Azrael.
Junior.
No.
What? No, I'm not saying she's pregnant with my child.
Yeah.
Okay,
I know,
number-
but that's what
number
it sounded
5.
like.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying
Tulio, I'm requesting a favor.
you need to name your child, your next child.
The Child Force 5, composed of the 4 children and the psychic baby in Azrael's daughters.
Kind of, it's like Jack from The Incredibles.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So you guys are
Psychic baby.
you guys are all leaving at some point since you're all here, and two of the people from your church that were part of the My Henny thing come up to you, and they're like, "Sir, we have you did not come to the Lords of Life and Victory Electrum Arena when requested."
Oh, yes, I apologize. We were
God business.
Kind of like jump as you just like
yeah, pretty much. I'll just let
From
it.
inside the China cannon.
Yeah.
God business.
Right.
I was on my way there from here. Sure, why not?
they believe it. Sure, they're like, oh, of course. We are on good authority that Rendar, the White Death of Yulon, is there. That you should
The White Death of Yulon.
is the person of interest there that you asked us to look into. As who you should address.
Okay, and this is the lead on Brimstone stuff,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Well, luckily we're all here.
Yeah.
Let's go do that.
All right.
We all link
go.
arms.
All right. Old Garson, skip on down. So you guys go to the arena district. And there are varying sizes of large arenas, but there's a whole bunch of like infrastructure around these very big coliseums, you could say, that are all supporting for like, training, housing, beastry, all that kind of stuff.
A couple bistros.
Probably, yeah. And so it's not necessarily coliseums everywhere, but they're big. They're like the anchor points of parts of the district.
Yeah.
And so you come to this one that's actually pretty big. It's not the biggest, but it's fairly large. In Electrum Gilding, it's the Lords of Life and Victory Electrum Arena, and you can hear.
Lords of Life and Victory Electrum Arena.
Yeah, you were here last time.
Ugh.
Yeah, what does Newegg think of that name as they walk on up?
Sometimes common words are too many.
And
Quote from Newegg.
yeah, exactly.
Goes in the book.
And you can hear from inside, you hear cheering and woo and all that kind of stuff. And there is a fellow all kind of dressed up when salesy kind of get up like a collar, and they're like, come on in, ticket. There's plenty of battles happening still today.
Ticket for what?
The fights that are happening.
Are there lots of them?
A fair amount on the board today. You can wager if you like.
You giving tickets, or
It's just a coin. Or
can I participate? Can I fight? It sounds like there's fighting going on in there.
of course, we can put you in the wild card.
Oh, really? Wild card. I like the sound of that.
And especially with your madness, they're like, go. They just tell you where to go.
Oh, sick.
I'm
So they
here
don't
to
even
fight,
charge
bro.
you. Yeah, they just tell you where to go.
Sick, bro. And that's right. I head that way.
All right.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know why I got caught up in this. I'm pretty sure I was
Right,
here on
like,
a mission, but
Doing
you know.
it. Anyone? What was everyone else? I guess two of them are in theory invisible. If you like.
Yeah.
Yeah. What am I doing here?
Yeah, like what are we here for?
We're-
Like I was
we
just
were
like,
here-
hey guys, let's go, and I'm like,
Asriel's here for
I guess
meet
Newegg
with
does not
White
know.
Death, dude.
Yeah, no.
Whatever.
We're here for you.
Yeah.
Because this is Shallowzar's dude.
Yeah.
We have a lead on one of Shallowzar's henchmen that we can interrogate for information.
something White Death, something.
Yeah, White Ruhan. The,
Rendar, the White Death of Yulon.
yeah,
Does that mean
That-
anything, or is it?
just sounds like a fake arena name to me.
That's it.
All right.
That was his name.
His stage name.
And he's fighting today. I mean, Yulon Death fighting now.
Did I name the place that Brimstone's from?
Is that
No, okay.
what?
Yeah, I'll look on the arena, like the bracket.
Yeah.
Is there Yulon, the White Death, Render Death of?
Yep. And he didn't notice it because he already walked off. But then it said wild card.
Oh,
So wait, okay.
So
All right.
it's his name and then wild card is
Okay.
the other
Oh,
side.
cool. So it's like it just happened
Yeah.
naturally.
Yeah, you're like, I'm going to go in. I'm like, all right.
The chances of Brimstone losing to anyone else are very slim. So let's go watch.
Well, yeah, let's watch.
Just
So
All
watch
right.
Brimstone.
you guys can easily.
No, I'm not paying coin. I'm just like, I'm here. Goodbye.
Awesome.
Yeah, with your charisma, like
Newegg-
this role, you
Newegg, you want to fight in the tournament too? No. Aw. All right.
Fight is not sport. Fight is life.
Fair enough.
It goes in the book.
Quotes from Newark.
All right, so you, the rest of you all go inside in some fashion or manner.
Yeah, sneak.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
no problem.
I'll sneak right by the turnstile.
That's right.
Sneak.
Slap.
Step
I
over
think-
turnstile.
I'll tell you what, though, if I win this tournament, it'd probably give me some good clout with my Fight Club people. So that's
Oh yeah. Dang.
And so you guys go in. It's a multi-story like seating situation.
Yeah.
Though it's raised to begin with. Like you have to go upstairs before there's even seating.
Gotcha.
Because like there's the pit, you could say.
Yeah.
I guess as you step in and kind of look for seating, it's
Close to the ring so we can be close to the fight. That's what
okay.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, in case we need to jump in or something.
all right,
Yeah.
sounds good.
need them dirty tricks to help me win.
Yep.
So you guys go up pretty much on the first level.
Yep.
But this is probably 5-level Coliseum.
Yeah.
And up above, you can see like private boxes and people on platforms, and you can tell they're very rich-to-do lords and ladies and all that kind of
Sure.
stuff. But there are also common folk here, and there's people going around like with they're doing certain calls, pretty much soliciting bets and stuff like
What
that.
kind of food do they
Oh,
serve here?
Meat on a stick.
Good on a stick.
Yeah.
Kebab.
Get your shrimps.
Hot dog on a stick on a stick.
But however, for Brimstone, you actually go down and you go into a tunnel, and it almost becomes like a maze. But there's someone that catches you pretty much right off the bat of like, you're here for fighting, right?
Heck yeah, I'm here
And
fighting.
it's like, great, you're the wild card.
I'm the wild card.
It's like, all
baby.
right. And so they kind of take you through it's a maze, and you kind of go by some caged beasts and stuff like that.
You ever get lost down here?
I've worked here enough.
Oh, okay. Oh, you work here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Small talk.
Yeah, he just annoys him the entire way.
Exactly. And you kind of go by some other people that are like queuing up to go into the battle, and they put you into this kind of like this very Spartan room that has some water, like, and this stuff that kind of helps people get prep up. Like there's oil there to like look good, like oil yourself up and stuff, and sheen to show
Gross.
your pecs and all that kind of stuff. Because some people,
Sand.
Actually, oiling yourself up is pretty good when you're in a fight because it makes it harder for you to get grappled.
yeah,
you
that
know?
too. Yep.
That was like Brimstone looking at the camera. And exactly. Like it's more than you know.
The more you know.
So do you all that are not everyone else, do you do anything or just wait?
We're here
just-
for a fight, so we're gonna wait
Yeah.
for a fight to happen.
Agreed.
You guys
I don't-
order some.
I'm just
meat
going to
on a
wait for
stick.
things to turn south.
Okay.
Yes.
Sounds good.
I
Exactly.
think that's
exactly. And so you watch some fights go on. Newek, you're like, I could
Ooh.
Right.
fucking
right.
kill all of them so easy.
Yes.
And like you can tell some of the fights that people are also booing along with
Yep.
like
Boo,
Malona
this
because
is so pedestrian.
yeah, exactly.
Boo.
And then finally the announcer comes on and it's like, now time for your wild card fight, and just people are like go crazy. It's like, that's right, the champion of the Lords of Life and Victory Electrum Arena champion, Rendar the White Death of Yulon, and people are like, woo! And out steps from like the pit. The gate comes across. You see this white half dragon. They are they look pretty swole. But one of the weird things is with their snout, they instead of kind of having nostrils that are kind of like go in, they're more like holes through their nose,
Like an alligator.
like a vulture.
Oh, okay.
Like they have those holes that are just kind of pass through.
Yeah.
And also notice throughout, like on their shoulders and around like kind of their butt area, there's also these other holes as well. Like they're just kind of go through him.
Ventilation shafts?
Almost like ventilation shafts for something. And he kind of
Oh, the White Death.
he waves to the crowd. There's people that are throwing flowers. and all
Somehow
that kind of
Milana
stuff.
has like clackers
Yeah,
and she's
exactly.
clacking now.
You got
Like the
you
thunder
bought
sticks. Boom, 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 boom.
But, like,
What
not
is
doing
the,
it
The,
just
the Vazuvula? The
Vuvuzela.
Yeah,
Vuvuzela.
somehow Milana's gotten really into all this.
Vuvuzela.
Just a kazoo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Basically a big kazoo.
Go Brimstone wild card.
Like a little
Hooray.
pennant that says fight on it.
Yeah, I've got a Brimstone shirt. Wait, where'd that come from? I don't
Yeah,
know.
exactly. Milana's gotten really heavy into the merch over the fights, getting ready for
I'm
this.
taking stuff. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah,
This is my mementos for today.
Yes,
Oh,
you
yes,
like
exactly.
trophies.
I do. I've got my
fantastic.
clackers.
Did you get that Precious Moments doll?
No. They creep
Oh.
me out.
Okay.
And so, yeah, of course, and everyone's just going crazy, flowers, all that kind of jazz. And they're like, and the wild card for today is a new contender here in Mauxferry, Brimstone. And how do you enter the arena?
Brimstone enters arena by doing an amazing gymnastics performance routine where he just does like a bunch of handsprings and just like he's like doing backflips and just 360s in midair and flips and shit.
Beautiful.
And he finally like sticks the landing right in where he's supposed to be in the
Yeah.
ring.
But it goes on
like,
for 20 minutes.
He pulls out the
for 20
ribbon and like gets the whole thing.
Because all of a sudden there's a medicine ball going.
I want to say he does use his fire breath to incorporate it into his little
yes.
routine, so it looks like
Nice.
he's like got
Nice.
rings of fire just flying
that's-
around him and stuff, and it's
yes.
like really super cool. And then like yeah, it's just it is a spectacle to behold,
Yeah.
but it takes too long, and some people are just like, yeah, like they're clapping, but they're waiting for the
Yeah.
moment where they could stop. Like
Yeah, they stop a few times. Like, oh, he's still going.
he's still going.
And he uses all his effort before the fight.
Use 2
He
effort,
commits
please.
effort. He commits effort for all this just for that. End scene.
So as you land, you kind of land just about 10 feet like from apart from
Yeah,
this
I
guy.
imagine I'm like facing him too.
Exactly.
As I stick
And
the
as soon as
landing.
you see him, you're like, oh, that's snow.
It's snow.
You know him as
Yeah.
snow.
Okay. Yeah. I imagine also my stupid joggy mask says that like, oh, it's snow.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, hey, lizard boy, it's snow. You remember him?
Yeah, I hate this guy. I hate I hate all these guys.
Well, let's fuck him up.
It sounds good to me. At least we can agree on that. And I think it's kind of. I don't think he's talking internally when he's saying
he's
this.
saying-
He's saying it out
Yeah.
loud, and Snow's probably like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, so I was like, Brimstone?
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Punch,
I thought you were
punch.
dead. Let's make this for real. And he looks up to like there's a big box with like there's you could tell the person, and they kind of step up and they take out like a golden handkerchief and they put it over the arena and they drop it.
Okay. Do I got to roll initiative? Or
You
anything?
guys just go.
We just go.
Yep.
I make the first strike.
First strike.
It is like a dashing elbow strike into his gut. you
All
know?
right. Roll that attack. AC.
It is a he, isn't it?
Yes, it is a he. AC2.
AC2.
So you got.
So I got to roll an 18 or.
you have to roll a 20,
I have to roll.
20 or higher,
20 or higher,
and you add your base attack plus your strength modifier.
plus the 2 from his AC.
Okay.
Yeah, so 2 plus 2 plus your strength modifier of 3.
3. Yeah,
Okay, so
that's
plus 7.
Plus 7. Okay.
To roll
Gotcha.
13 or higher.
Yep.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh. All right, roll that damage.
Right in the ventilation hole.
And that's probably D10 plus 3.
Well, my base attack was. Yeah, you got it right.
Yep.
Never mind. My bad. And that's
Plus 3.
1d10 plus 3.
Yep.
That is a.
What'd you roll?
That is a 1 plus 3. That's 4.
Oh,
So I made
1
1
point.
point of damage. That's not bad.
All right. And he kind of like gets pushed back from that,
Yeah.
and now it's his turn, unless anyone else is doing anything.
Nope. We're gonna
Unless
let
we're
her get
getting
I
done.
forgot to activate my gift.
Go ahead. You can still activate
I'll
it.
activate my Furious Counter Strike
All
so
right.
that when they attack me, I can go return on them. Yeah.
Go ahead and set aside that effort for that.
Yeah, that's right. Put my effort into this.
All right.
I need pencil.
Anyone else doing anything?
Not
Does
this
it look?
round.
Does it look really bad? I mean, I'm gonna wait till it looks like
It's like an anime thing where he's just like
Yeah,
he
I'll
gets
wait
hit,
till
but
it's
it's just not like this is the beginning of the fight.
Things are getting real.
Yeah.
If Brimstone starts, basically, I'm
Yeah,
waiting to see.
Brimstone
How,
is not getting messed up yet.
Well, this guy hasn't went yet, but I
Yeah.
guess I shall go.
That's yeah.
All right. His
I don't know if you guys can hear me on the crystal, but I pretty much belay that. It's like so long as I'm all right, don't
All right.
interfere.
The first one, he goes. He kind of does like a weird jujitsu, or like not jujitsu, but
ninjutsu. Maybe?
ninjutsu, and he just like kind of palm strikes you,
Mm-hmm.
and I need you to give me a not a fortitude save, but a
Evasion?
hardiness.
Hardiness. Oh, okay.
As
Hardy
you-
Brothersness.
So
Party
I
save.
got to
Hardiness
succeed.
save.
So I
You
got
have
to
to-
roll a 13 or higher
Yep.
for my. Okay, yeah, gotcha. I rolled a 2.
Oh, so he goes, "Ksh," and all of a sudden you just feel like you're just chilled to the bone,
Ooh, I
and you're
don't
like,
that.
oh, you just feel like you're almost like frozen inside,
Gross.
and now you will have disadvantage on melee attacks.
What's that mean?
You will roll 2d20 and take the lowest.
Ooh.
Now he will attack you a few times. Natural 20. What's your AC?
My AC is 1.
All right.
Yeah, it's one.
So he's going to hit you 1, 2, 3 times.
3 times.
Oh, jeez.
So
Wait,
he goes.
He really hit him 3 times.
Yeah.
He rolled a bunch of 16s or whatever.
One was a 20, one was a 19, one was a 16, and one was a 3.
That's aggressive.
Now,
Wait,
you
you
do realize
gave
I
this
get
guy 5
a,
attacks?
I get a
He
hit.
gets up to 6. He has 3 actions. Yeah, you'll hit me back for every single one. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna roll my damage first, or I guess I should do it one at a time so I don't drop you.
Okay.
4 damage. Actually, 5 damage.
It's 5 damage.
First,
so-
the first attack.
So
Second,
it's 1, right?
No.
5 straight.
Why? Okay. Do they
Bad,
not have
gu-
a
bad guys,
don't have a damage chart?
no.
The like.
Okay, I
There's-
get you.
yeah,
I get you.
I know.
Whatever.
Powerful bad guy.
I'm just
Yeah,
asking.
powerful. 4 damage
Okay.
straight and 6 damage straight.
6 damage straight.
Are you
that
still
leaves-
up?
That leaves me at 3.
Okay, go ahead and attack me back for all 3 of or
Okay.
all 3 of those.
Yeah, and they.
Does he get to attack you back for the Kung Fu strike too?
Oh yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
it's like
attack me back.
whenever I get hit by normal damage.
So
yeah, so
4. Attack me 4 times, but at disadvantage each time.
disadvantage, but it doesn't count. It shouldn't count
Oh, you just do damage.
because the normal attacks always hit against a target who has inflicted hit point damage.
Yeah.
on.
Okay. Go ahead and just roll me 4 damage.
4 damage points. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you're
they're
gonna tell
just
me.
So
trading
it's like
blows.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty
you're
much
gonna tell
just
me how
just
much I-
trading you blow. Yeah, it's pretty.
Yes, tell me.
So just 4d10?
Let's see here.
Do you need
Yeah,
more
40
D10s?
10.
4d10. I got 1 d10 here. Give me another. Yeah, I got.
It's right there, the orange one.
Yeah.
Oh, right here.
And then add 3 to every single
Yep.
die.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see here.
Tell me the
That's-
numbers.
That's 6 there.
Total.
6 for that one, and then this one's 10, and then this one's 13, and then this one's 7.
It's not bad.
7 is 2.
You did
1, 2. Not bad.
Yeah, you did like 12 damage to him?
Yeah, almost. Or he's at 12 damage now. Yeah. So he did 11 damage. Yeah. What does this look like? As he's just like, or is it just?
It's like he pretty much gets me on the first blow, but for whatever time he hits me on a first blow, I kind of find an opening and I just take the damage, but then I also trade him back. So it's like it almost looks like Brimstone's getting his butt kicked, but he's just like letting it happen so that he can get his blows in.
Okay.
Do you have a free effort?
I do have 2 free efforts.
Yeah, it's your
so-
guys' turns
Yeah.
again.
I'm going to heal you.
What is this?
This is
look
a
like?
subtle heal. That's what I'm going to call it. Is that not kosher?
I don't think so. You're not.
I think as
okay,
long
you're
as you don't
deception.
get caught,
Brimstone, do you want me to heal you?
go for it. Go for broke. This guy's
okay.
I mean, I'm taking these hits like a champ, but he's hitting me like a truck. Well, the equivalent of a vehicle that is big and heavy and fast.
Like a big cart.
like a big,
Like a big
car.
golden worm.
Yeah, there you go.
golden worm. Yeah.
All right, I'll heal you for 11.
Brimstone. Okay, you heal for 11, and also Shadow C64 cheered you on even more. You're up to 5 tithing.
Oh hell yeah! Thank you.
Can I step in?
It's anyone's turn.
Yeah,
Alright,
You could.
I think it's miracle time, baby.
What are you going to do?
I would like
You're gonna make
to-
him love him.
Yes! Give me the bow and arrow!
Oh
No.
man.
No. I would like to give the gift of or what is it called? The word gift. I don't know the words. Yes, I'd like to confer the divine gift of stronger than you onto Brimstone. for this
What does
fight.
this look like? What does this do?
Yeah, I mean, Nuex stands up. Like he's in the front row, right?
Yeah.
Like the rest of these fights have been super shitty and lame.
Yeah.
This one is cool.
Yeah.
Like this is a cool fight. And so he stands up and he's just like bellowing, "Come on, Brimstone, you can do it." And like the like because of like my inspirational cheer. Brimstone is stronger.
Yeah.
The gift says whenever the Godbound is in an opposed strength or a contest against another creature, the Godbound always wins.
What?
I
Stronger than you?
I wins. You heard him. I win.
Opposed strength. Okay, so if he does any strength checks, he automatically wins.
Okay, yeah. So if we
So
end
if he
up grappling,
grapples, yeah, he will. So if he grapples, he'll automatically.
yeah.
Okay.
Grapple him! Wrestle him! You're a wrestling man!
Cut to Brimstone. Nuaxon, he believes in me, and then I get a power surge
Yeah.
of strength.
Exactly. What does anyone else do?
So I don't want Brimstone to think he's not powerful.
Okay.
And also, I'm just gonna. He doesn't think I'm real anyway.
Uh-huh.
But I would like to do Scythe Hand on the guy out there.
Is that damage or memory?
It's damage. So it's basically I'm just like doing magical damage.
Yep.
From a distance.
From a distance, people still see this.
No, I'm choosing to make it
Some-
look invincible.
I imagine that there's
Okay.
greater foes out here,
Oh,
possibly.
yeah, okay.
Under the employ of the richer people, possibly.
Snow will see it, but everyone else may not see it
What do you mean see it?
because he is a greater foe.
So he will see he will feel the magic thing happen to
Yeah.
him. He won't
Probably.
see it happen.
This guy's like a kung fu master too.
Here, I'll
He
roll. I'll
probably-
roll save for him, just so we can.
Wait, if you're telling me like Milana wants to do this, but if
Yeah.
it's like a situation where
So, greater foes will have an ability to save to be able to see it. Is what I'm just saying.
I don't understand what you mean by see.
Because you're gonna do it. You're doing it invisible, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just my gaze, just me looking at him.
Right. Okay. He has an ability. Okay. He'll have a save to understand where it's coming from.
That's what I was
yeah.
talking
Okay.
about.
Yeah. So he saved, but
Okay.
everyone else will know. So go ahead and do it.
Okay, that's
Yep.
fine. It just says I just commit effort.
Yeah.
And then I get to do a D10 damage.
Okay. Make it happen.
Where's my thing? I need a D10. Oops. I rolled a 10.
Oh damn! 4 damage.
Oh, I didn't even roll to hit. I need to roll a hit, don't I?
Yeah.
said it
I
is.
thought so.
You
Yeah.
s-
Go ahead and roll 2 + 2 + int.
Jesus
I think
Christ.
your int's 3.
My int is 3.
All right. So it's +7.
13 or higher.
And my attack bonus is 2. I rolled a 2,
Okay.
so it doesn't happen.
Doesn't happen.
I mean, you missed.
But I do 1 point of damage no
That
matter
is
what.
true. I have to do
Good.
backwards.
Now that he has 1 point of damage that I have done to him, if anything goes shitty,
What does the hand mean again?
reaping word.
Oh,
Basically, I
you
make
could
a
just,
gesture.
You could just kill him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
we'll try
Gerlach
to.
doing anything?
No, I'm kind of wondering what in the world I could possibly do. I don't have any really. I mean, I could throw a ranged attack at him, but that's not going to be very kosher in front of all the Fight League guys.
What I did was not kosher.
But the only one that knows is Snow.
Yeah, I don't really see myself taking
Okay.
action in the fight.
Go ahead, Brimstone. What are you doing?
If I wanted to perform a miracle, which is using, I can use a word that I don't, or I can use a power in my word
Yes.
that I don't have, but it costs me extra effort. Correct?
It costs 1 effort.
It costs 1.
Yep.
Just 1?
Well, it takes. Well, what is it?
It's something that I don't have.
Right. But
It-
what is the thing?
it's a lesser gift called Blood for Blood.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Does it cost an effort to begin with?
Because once per scene, target a creature who has just inflicted a hit point damage on you or an ally in the prior round. That creature automatically suffers the same amount of damage that they have inflicted on the specific victim within the past round.
Does that usually take an effort?
It doesn't say. It's just an action.
Let me see.
But I imagine.
John,
But I think it's because of the power.
what's it called?
It's called Blood for Blood, and it doesn't say commit effort. It just says action, and then just once per
Yeah,
round
that could just be a thing.
Wow. Okay. Yep. That's just 1 effort because you had to.
It's effort
miracle
for
it.
the day.
Yeah.
for the day.
Yep. Which is you've already used 2 effort for. This will be their second effort for the day.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to do that?
I was thinking about doing it. I'm weighing my options.
So that
right
would
now, 'cause
inflict the 15 damage he did to
Here.
you.
It's
Yeah.
the top one.
Yeah, I think he's reading it right. but
Yeah,
I'll
that's
double
probably
check.
right.
Whoops.
Okay.
Because then it's like, how much you? I have 3 damage. I have 3 hit points left now.
Well, you got 11 back.
I got 11 back.
Um,
from
oh,
Azrael.
from Azrael. Okay.
He can make a worthy save
Oh.
to. He can make a spirit save to have it.
Okay.
But he takes damage no matter what.
So do you want to do that?
To have it rounded up. So even
He would take 8.
Yeah, he would
Good
take
job.
Either 15 or 8.
because I had 3 left over before I got healed. So you did,
You're up to
11, you
14.
did 11 points of
That was
damage.
in
to
no
me on
way
that
my
one
fault.
round.
Oh, okay. So it would be
you,
11 or 6.
you'd be 11 or 6.
somehow ended up all over my shoes.
How's he looking, anyways?
Kind of beat up, but not bloody.
Kind of beat up and not bloody. I think I'm actually going to use my other gift,
Okay.
Bloody Vengeance. Commit effort for the scene. So I'm going to commit effort to that.
Okay.
And what this does, Command effort for the scene, and the target creature who has inflicted hit point damage on you or used a hostile power against you within the same scene. For the rest of the scene, your normal attacks automatically succeed and do maximum damage, and any damage dice done by powers are rolled twice and the best result taken.
Okay. So you will do 4 damage.
So I will do 4
Yeah, what does
damage.
this look
to him.
like since you're
Yeah,
like...
he's like, yeah.
So wait, you could either do that and do definitely 4 damage,
But here's the
or do the other
It's
thing.
continuous.
the thing
though.
is, it's continuous. So like,
Okay.
after if he does damage to me again, like he did in the last round,
Right.
and I can counterattack him for every one, it's just 4, 4, 4, 4.
Okay. Gotcha.
So
that
it's
makes
just,
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
You
I'll
just
commit
have to survive this flurry.
pretty
Right.
much. Yeah, if I can manage to survive this flurry, then yeah, it's cool. But
Okay, what does this look like as you're...
so I'm sorry if I'm making too many
That's fine.
Dragon Ball Z references, but I've
It's-
been playing a lot of Dragon Ball Fighters. Anyways, so he does like what is essentially a Kaioken. He's like,
Oh.
yeah, he just goes,
He-
yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah. It's like you just see him like do this Ki, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden like catches Snow off guard, I guess, and he just dashes right in and hits him with a, I don't know what it's called. It's like a upwards kick where your torso is so low to the ground, but your kick goes straight up and hits somebody in the
Yep.
jaw and sends them upward a little
Yep.
bit, almost like
Wow.
a super powered up straight kick. It's
Yep.
like
You like a Shawn Michaels sort of super kick?
yeah, sort of like that.
Nice. Yeah, so he kind of...
I'd probably just launch him off the ground.
Yep.
A little bit.
Yeah, he goes off the ground and then goes poof onto his back,
Yeah.
but he's bloodied now. It's my turn. And he's just like...
He like shakes his head. Should have wrestled him.
He's like, "You cheater! You cheater!" And he kind of yells. He's like,
Brimstone like turns to him and like slaps his butt like, yeah, fuck you. Like, yeah, whatever.
Oh,
What are
you
gonna do
slap
about it?
your
Yeah.
own butt.
Yeah, he's
I
like,
provoke him.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I'm not like going up to him like I'm slapping your butt. Yeah.
he's like, "You cheater! Do you?" And he yells like, "Do you hear this? We have a cheater in the arena!" And everyone goes boo, boo, and all of a sudden, everyone becomes really aggressive in the arena. So
they
much
don't.
so. Yeah, so much
No,
so.
they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, because my freaking
Yes, they
dumb
do.
madness thing. People are like, he's doing unless I'm doing something that harms them. They're just like, he's just doing what's normal.
He is using his sway the masses power.
Sway the masses power.
Yeah. So he's like, "We have a cheater," and everyone gets really aggressive. And now you have a mob to deal with as
Yes.
well.
Whatever.
A
It's
let's
because
go-
I
Hang on a
mosquito
sec.
bited him.
You know,
well, it got healed and mosquito bite.
Oh yeah.
I
yeah.
am going to turn some tables on this dude, so don't.
It's
worry
still my
about
turn.
it. Yeah, I know, when you're
Let's
done.
fight each other.
When you're done.
All right.
Don't worry. We'll
One,
try and kill him.
two,
You're probably gonna knock me out anyways.
3. What's your AC? 1 or 2?
It's 1.
Ooh, he misses that one. So I hit you 3 times.
Okay.
Oh, triple ones. So you
Triple
take
ones.
6 points.
6 points. Okay.
So
then I-
you're still up, and you do 4 back for each hit.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So
That
how much?
hurts.
I got 6. You said.
You take 6. Yeah.
Took 6.
I literally roll minimum
And
damage.
so he hit him 3 times, so he takes 12 back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks for him.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
Math.
4.
Why are you failing me? 8.
Woo! He looks really bad, but now there's a giant mob.
Okay. Is my
So-
On the plus side, Brimstone.
Gerlach would like to wander amongst the mob.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the mob go just because. So the mob is a lesser. So when it's your turn, you can roll free dice if you'd like.
I've got a plan for the mob.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Let's go with Azrael since you're the shiniest.
That's fair. Yeah.
What's your AC?
2.
That one
Actually,
is-
it's not because I haven't described going
Yeah.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah. So I think they both hit, but they're mobs. So it'll be. Oh, they don't say the damage. Let's just do this. It won't be straight.
My dex is 8. My AC is 8.
I'm not going to do this straight. They're going to engulf you though.
Okay.
Or actually, they're engulf everyone. But that, yeah. So you'll take 3 points total.
Okay.
They're a mob. All right, everyone's turn. You have a giant mob. So since they're lesser foes, you can also use.
How many people?
Frey.
How many?
It is. You all are. Sorry, I have to think about this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 40, 60. It's well over 100. It's hundreds of people.
So I've got a 30-foot radius on
Okay.
my a corona of murderous smite.
Sure. You won't be able to get everyone, but
I can get, like I said, it's a 30-foot radius, so I'm going to unleash that.
all right.
I use effort till the end of the scene,
Uh-huh.
and it's 1d8 damage for everybody in the area.
Go ahead and 1d8 damage. Oh man, I should look this up. For everyone in there, they are a mob, so I think it would be double damage. So roll 1d8 twice. Because they're engulfing you.
9.
What's each one? Because you'll do each
7
one.
and a 2.
7 and a 2. So 2 and 3. So you do 3 points. But you can still roll your fray die as well.
And I'll roll my Freddy, which
This
is
is
also d8.
Yep.
And that's a 3.
3. So you all need. I don't know. I don't know if we have enough time for this. Probably not. Pretty much your what would look like as you're oozing off this your power and it's just killing people in the
Well,
stadium.
I would say that for me, I just wander into them and they start killing each other
okay
because it's murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just they suddenly their rage just turns
Sure.
on each other.
All right. Who's next?
I mean, I can do what I was gonna do to the Snow, Snow or whatever his
Sure.
name is, and so I can still see him. Correct? I'm
Yep.
in the front, so I'm gonna do the reaping word. I'm gonna commit effort, and I'm going to kill them, or try to.
Okay.
So he has to have effort
He
to be able to
does.
commit it
Yep.
for the day,
Mhm.
and they have a hardiness saving throw to resist.
All right. He fails.
Can I pop this real quick?
Yeah, whatever.
There we go. Okay.
He fails.
So
What happens?
So I wanted to be able to do it like I want it to look like Brimstone
Okay. What does
is
this look like? Yep.
doing it. It's just like keep that whole ruse going,
Right.
like Brimstone's killing stuff. So Brimstone, as you're like after you've been like tussling with him, and one of your attacks that you did to do damage back, your counterattack, right as you punch him, you just see his eyes go like roll back into his head,
Oh,
and like he just slides down to the ground, stone cold dead.
And now there's
Wow.
a crazy ass mob just going crazy around you.
wow! Looks like snow is falling. Must be winter. Oh, I should have said must be winter because snow is falling.
That's right.
All right. To not belabor this because he has died and we're short on time, you guys easily dispatch of the crowd if you would like.
Okay.
Just a lot of shanking.
Yeah.
Just a lot of murderous shanking.
Yeah, I'll just
Does-
keep
did-
wandering
does-
around.
Did Snow have like a championship belt at
Yeah.
all? I
he
take
did.
it.
Nice. You should
I'd
write
like
that
to
down.
say Azrael is like when his fray dice and him is convincing people to not do this and to just be like, my child, you don't have to do this.
So it's just different pockets of people being like,
Right.
"Oh, we're stopping," and other people just killing each other. Kind of.
Yes.
You
Nice.
know, I think it'd be perfect scenery for Brimstone to be in the middle of this madness in the ring and just like, yeah, I got the
Yeah.
championship belt. Woo, woo.
I think that's where where it ends.
Yeah,
you can
that's
say.
where it
Nice. Well, that's gonna be it for tonight.
awesome.
You can, and we're gonna do table talk right after our little outro. But for right now, you can find me at Evil DM Josh. You can find the show at Geekspective and geekspective.com. Thanks for all the tithings, and
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you. Don't Split the Podcast Network. Where else can everyone find people?
Whoa, you're asking them where they can find us?
Yes, words. It's
sure.
getting late.
At Rocket Orca on Twitter and pretty much everywhere. Anybody else?
I don't exist.
I already made my claim at the beginning of this episode, so I'm good.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I'll
See you in like
you.
5,
See
10
you
minutes.
in like 5 minutes or less for table talk.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
yeah, that's right. Oh, I forgot about table talk. Oh. Everybody knows
Oh,
probably.
hi there.
You're a trumpet archon, Brother John.
Trumpet Archon. I
How's
totally
it
am.
going?
For
Table talk.
Table
Let's talk
Table talk.
tables.
Talk about tables.
I got
like
s-
mahogany.
Yeah.
So I was dying the entire time when you ran into Cherry Roseberry
Yeah.
because I just remember my encounter, and it was pretty much everything Josh said was like word for word for
Yeah.
like the last time I encountered him. But the thing was like you went a really different route. I was like, oh my god, if he mugs
Yeah.
Cherry Roseberry like I did, that just means they met me and later, and I mugged them again.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
right.
And then also what happened when I did it was I ended up giving him a lecture on the concept of forcing people to fall in love with each other with the bows and arrows and how
Oh.
it's like the equivalent of like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Get some
Not-
consent, dude.
yeah, get some consent. Yeah, it was pretty funny, I thought.
When Josh and I were having that conversation, my headphones weren't working very well. and I could not hear you very well.
Oh, you should tell me.
Because
Speak up.
because the accent was bad. I mean, like it was appropriate, but it was bad.
Right.
And so like I'm straining to hear you, and you're like, and I'm like, the fuck did he just? Okay, yeah, yeah, I'll do that. Like, yeah, and so it was. It worked out. It was
Nice.
Yeah.
Gerbil noises.
good. It was pretty much yes.
I am Terry Rodberry. I'm here to
You-
give you a survey from Polyphony.
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 Shut up, Cherry Roseberry.
We don't want to hear that.
I'm representing Polyphony.
We're all very
Yes.
tired. I'm tired right now.
Chat thought that snow was going to be tougher, and I did too.
Snow was pretty tough, really.
Not for me.
Look, if I didn't have those few things I used,
Mm-hmm.
friggin', they would have dropped me pretty fast. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that, like, pretty much my words of vengeance rely on me taking damage, yeah, that would have been a real handful. Like, if I was, like, didn't have vengeance words, I would have been like, what did I get myself into?
Right.
Did you design Snow to not be a punk ass motherfucker?
I tried, but clearly, I probably should have made a couple different abilities for him as
he
well.
almost downed Brimstone in one
Yeah,
round.
I mean, in a way, that's an appropriate threat. I mean,
Yeah.
like if he'd been a little harder, Brimstone would have dropped like
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But I was
because Brimstone got so lucky that your last round you did minimum damage.
Yeah.
if if
ones,
those
yeah.
had been 6s instead of 1s, Brimstone would have been
right. So
Yeah.
you just got lucky, probably. Yeah. Good point. And I could have
Not to mention, like, what was it the ailment you put on me?
chilled touch.
Yeah, if I didn't have any of those vengeance words, I
Yeah,
would have been really,
Brent
really screwed.
Knew I would have had issues with that part probably then.
What's that? The chill touch?
Yeah, because it'd been disadvantage melees. Also, I didn't do it because it just how fast his health went. But he also had an ability where he could put out a snow cloud and have disadvantage for all range attacks as well.
Yeah. I mean, if it wasn't like a 1v1, it probably would have been almost a more complicated and harder fight.
Yeah, and he also had ice breath, but yeah, it's
alright.
definitely learning
Yeah.
going on here.
Well, and it was a weird position too because we really didn't have an easy way for us to be attacking also. So it was really a
right.
one-on-one
Oh,
fight.
yeah, I felt bad for Gerlach.
That's all
It's
you,
like,
guys.
I didn't feel bad. There wasn't much. I mean, I could sneak out there and backstab him. Well, that's
Sure,
not
why
gonna.
not? That's
yeah.
that's all your guys' own honor instead.
Well, I don't know that it was honor so much. It was like it just didn't seem like something Gerlach would do. Wander around the middle of an arena and
Right.
start
Volunteer himself to be in the middle of
stabbing
everybody's
something, right?
eyesight. And,
Yeah.
I
Just
feel like you said that there's rich types in that arena. or
oh yeah,
whatever.
there's all walks of people.
Like, I guess it's like, I mean, you could have like, just me retroactively now thinking about it. Like now that I got time to think about it, I'm like, I guess like you could have like one of the things that I would have done maybe is like if I had the opportunity to is look for that one government official type parasite thingamajigger that was walking around. Like maybe they were
That's a
probably
good
there.
idea.
You could have seen. Who
well,
was in
I
their
guess it's
circle
hard
or something.
sometimes
It's
when
just,
something is so focused on like a person's like thing, like that seemed like such a
Yeah.
you thing right there. Like it's hard also just table management wise to have a very focused interaction happening and then also trying to do like 3 other side separate actions. So that's why I just like Milana has clackers.
Yeah, that was funny.
Because I mean, it would be like there's nothing here for Milana. I mean, she could have looked for something here for her to do, but at the same time, that's more things that Josh would have to be managing. And I'm like, I could do that, but also I want to see how the fight ends.
I mean, that plot thread was, we found it out for you.
Yeah.
So it's like, why wouldn't we just let you do your thing?
Yeah.
It doesn't really. I mean, for whatever it's worth, I mean, the adventure didn't really lend itself to. There were some spotlight characters,
Right,
and then those
All
of us
Night
that
felt
weren't the
like that, yeah.
spotlight. But
Yep.
but I mean, it would have just taken more time if we went wandering off to do a spotlight with Gerlach or
Yeah.
a spotlight.
in this, when it's
Yeah.
already.
I was looking at stuff I wanted to hit, and I was like, I can't fit Gerlach, so you'll be probably next time.
Yeah,
you know.
well, and honestly, I've been giving it a lot of thought, talking about followers and stuff. And one of the reasons I'm thinking about taking the fear word is I think Gerlach is going to go, instead of having followers, he's going to be like a boogeyman, and he have people that have.
Become a myth.
Instead of
Yeah.
followers, you have fearful.
Yeah, they have
That's
to
cool.
voluntarily be terrified of me, but I think I can make him be voluntarily
Yeah.
terrified of me.
That's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
really cool.
Well, don't speak his name or whatever.
Yeah,
once
because he
you go
might
in-
show up. But I mean, yeah, if you take the fear, you get all kinds of fear-related abilities. I wasn't completely cool with him. I was reading up on him while we were playing, and I was like,
Hey, side note,
Yeah.
Yeah.
XP in Dominion?
I don't know, but I need to read about the Dominion more. XP is, well, I don't remember one for being here.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember what the other prompts are.
Did you think we were especially in character?
Yes.
So that's at least one.
Okay.
And did we overcome a great challenge?
I was hoping to be a great challenge, but it didn't turn out to be a great challenge.
But you designed it to be a great challenge.
Next time, the great challenge will be even greater.
So,
It's only a great
3
challenge.
points.
It's
It's
three.
only a great challenge if he drops people fast.
so that
If I
puts us up to 8, right?
yes,
Yeah.
8 XP.
I'll
which
figure
is
out the Dominion when I go read
Which
the
is
book
what,
again.
Chris?
which is enough to level up, but you have to spend Dominion now to level up.
Yeah. So I will go read that and have information for you. And for next time, we'll also touch on like what it really means to spend Dominion, because
Okay.
that's pretty much what you have to do.
Yeah.
Is you have to pretty much go role play like how you're becoming a god, and you're spending the Dominion to make that.
Yeah,
thing
I'm
happen.
pretty unclear
Okay.
on the whole
Yeah,
Dominion
at this
concept.
point,
Also, another interesting thing about spending Dominion is you can do group spends, because you can say, I want to do this thing, but there's actually charts in the book for like, well, if it's kind of like this, there's actually multiples. So there might be
it's like starting a project. in
yeah,
Blades in
it's
the
pretty much
Dark.
like starting a project in Blaze in the Dark. And if I'm like, well, it costs this much Dominion, what you can do is pool your Dominion together and or actually go take care of something within the world that would drop that cost.
Okay.
Mm.
So at this point, to reach level 3, we need to spend 4 Dominion. I think technically we should have spent 2 to reach level 2.
No, I think it's free for
I've got it pulled up right here.
Oh, well, we'll
It's we already screwed it up.
yeah,
we
we'll
already
figure
all
it out
leveled
for
up
next time. Yeah.
and used those abilities. So
Yeah.
at this point, it's whatever. But yeah,
Yes.
we 4
Yeah.
Dominion points.
I'd like to learn more about how you earn Dominion. Because,
Yeah, I'll
is- it-
read it as well. But yeah, go ahead.
Dominion is generally gained like over time from having followers. At every month, depending on how big of a following you have, you get a set amount of Dominion. If you decide you don't want to have followers, like you don't want to have a church, you get 1 Dominion a month, which is basically the equivalent of having a wimpy following. So it's not
Yeah.
like, and then that goes up the more levels you have.
Mm-hmm.
But for example, right now we only have 1 because of we desecrated that crown.
Yeah.
And I think you're supposed to, like, if you had a good adventure and did something reasonably heroic, you get 1 Dominion as a group.
Mm.
I'll go
But
read that. and
It
find out.
depends. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
can-
was reading it, and I think it said is like if you guys are laying around in your house, like
Yeah.
channel surfing, you get 1 Dominion. Like everything past that is extra Dominion.
Mm. Nice. Netflix
I thought I
and
remembered
chill.
it being as long as you don't spend all adventure, like, diddling around with your followers.
See, I thought it said if you diddle around with your followers, you get 1. I don't know.
It's
Don't
alright.
diddle your followers.
Don't diddle. your
You know what?
Why?
It's my church.
Well, I guess that's relative.
I mean, if it's a good church that you
I
want to
mean-
allow it.
It's a diddling kind of church.
Oh my lord.
Ugh, if
yeah,
everyone's
I think
consenting.
Gerlach's plan will be to start terrorizing churches of
I thought you were
Palor.
going to say Gerlich's plan is
Pretty
going
much
to be
do
start
it.
diddling his followers.
No.
Say that's a very
No.
that's a hard
Yeah.
term.
If
There's-
diddle you
Yes.
mean murder and maul.
Yes, I thought that's what diddling meant. Oh, oops.
Kinda,
I thought I'd been diddling for a long time.
some kind of achieved a lot in this one at least. So I got like some because
So
I
my
got-
thought is, sorry, go.
I was gonna say I got something started. I basically took out Snow, which is one thing, and then I also became the champion.
Yep.
So then
So
like
you'll be able to go super fight
so
league.
yeah,
next
go
time.
Super Fight League, and I got some clout, and so I
Right.
can start getting my
We can
followers
we can
and
role play
stuff.
that a little bit at the
Yeah.
end next time.
I wasn't really going anywhere with
Oh,
that.
okay.
I had an idea, but I've lost it.
So Josh and I texted a little bit that I think that XP should be group wide
Mm-hmm.
at the end of a session, even if you're not here. But Dominion gained is
It's like it's based on you.
it's personalized, yeah. So like how big my following is affects how much Dominion I get,
Mm-hmm.
and how strict your rules are for your church.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's rules. I started reading some of that page before we started streaming, and it's just like I need to actually sit down and think
Yeah,
about it.
if you want to make a church or a cult,
Yeah.
they need to be, you turn them into a real faction that has their own faction
Right.
action and stuff like that.
Yeah, I kind of envision Gerlach's murder abilities at first to be like him actually, when he does that corona, him actually just moving around and killing people.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were totally doing.
But I mean, he's the demigod of murder. I don't see a reason he can't make other people murder each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of not what I originally envisioned, but
Heck, that's cool too.
Yeah.
You could do some murdering yourself and also have other people murder.
Yeah.
Yep. That seems in character.
yeah.
I like my just gestures of death. It's so good. Oh,
Kill yourself.
Snow, guess what? Snow had 1 hit point left.
yeah. Oh,
Did he
that's
really?
funny.
Yeah.
That's so hilarious.
Oh no, we should have let Brimstone just punch
It's
him.
fine.
He
It's-
did. He did.
all right.
He
He
did.
punched him.
Did you punch him on that round?
We'll just narratively say I punched him
Yeah,
and then
that's
Milana
right.
pulled off.
It's the reason why I like that because, like, first off, he in our last game in the Evil is as Evil Does campaign, every time I was with Brimstone, he was like beating up somebody, and I would do something like chill
And
touch or
Brimstone-
intelligent stuff.
And
he-
Brimstone would be like, "Oh, I did something cool. Like I punched Spetry stupid or whatever."
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm continuing that ruse. Like he thinks that like he's so powerful, and really I'm just the one that's doing it for him, like a terrible guardian angel,
Yeah.
like a nasty, desiccated beef jerky with wings guardian angel.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
how
Big
many
man.
bits or whatever did we end up
You're
with?
correct.
700
For who?
from 700 from Shadow C60
Thank
total.
you.
Shadow C64 and Wolfmere. Thank you two very much.
I can't see the screen behind me, so I don't know.
So
You
yeah,
have
like
2
everyone,
pips.
tidings wise, Brimstone has 5, Milana has 3, Newak has 3, Azrael has 3, and Gerlach has 2, and I have 1. That means next time I'll need more.
I must have really sucked this adventure.
I like.
No, you got donations this time.
You got 2.
I was.
Yeah,
I think I was
right.
the only one that got 0 donation.
Oh, you got 0?
No, I thought you got 1 too.
I
I
don't
did
know.
not. I came in with 3.
Brimstone, Azrael. Let me
Oh,
see.
yeah, just like get
my
the
goodness.
maracas out,
Brimstone.
coconut bra.
Milana,
I mean, I don't think.
most of it went to Brimstone.
I don't think
Well,
Twitch.
Brimstone, it was a
Twitch rules
Brimstone-centered
per-
episode.
Yeah.
permitted the maracas out.
I bet you could do maracas. You just couldn't put on the pasties.
Maracas.
Oh, is that what we're calling it?
Yes.
Okay.
Weird.
I know.
I can't wait to figure out what happens next time
No,
Is it-
with GM prep.
You segue to ending.
No, I was
Oh.
excited
Are you
because
actually?
both Wolfmere and Shadow CCC4 were helping me out with that prep.
That's cool.
So hopefully they thought it turned out well as well.
I think the true name
Fun.
thing was pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can't.
My true name is Quincy.
Quincy Adams.
Quincy.
Eugene
Philippa.
What if it's not even like a name? It's just like mouth sounds like.
Ooh, ah, ee, ee, ah, ooh.
Oh man.
It's something ridiculous.
Have
I've
we-
known for a really long time Milana's not really her real name.
Are pixies immortal? Have we decided that?
No,
They-
are not.
They're not. They basically it's kind of like gnomes where it's like once they like stop caring about something, they like just kind of just like wither and would just kind of die, pass out.
What the hell kind of gnomes have you run in with?
Well, it's like the gnomes where it's like they live for like like different experiences and all that stuff, and once they start, you know, not experiencing stuff and not having that joy and spark and discovery and blah blah blah, then they start to become
Dwarves in Warhammer, I like that. They don't functionally have an end age, as long as they're still dedicated to doing something.
Yes,
Like
exactly.
master craftsmen, as long as they keep crafting and like. Okay.
So
I
like
dig-
so
I
for
dig it.
for like for most
I can relate it to
pixies-
Warhammer. I dig
yeah.
it.
So for most pixies, it's like they'll keep going because life is beautiful and discovery and whatever, and like there's something that's keeping them here. Milana, like I said, spite is really the only thing that's keeping her alive at this point.
She's an angry elf.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
angry at elves.
I suspect that most skulks have a short, brutal life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gerlach's probably pretty old for a skulk.
I would say so.
Yeah.
yeah, like 22.
And that's with the extra 20 years. I've just been a really pissed off toddler
Oh my
this whole
God.
time.
Yeah, I was. It fits actually a
Well,
lot.
yeah, that's,
Yeah, I'm worrying about my life all the time at home.
I think Azrael is probably really freaking old.
Like, what are you thinking?
Well, I think because
Over
he.
100 probably.
Excuse me.
I think over that because I think he served Levistus for a long ass time,
Oh, really?
and that probably gave him some sort of supernatural.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Because tieflings don't have souls; they the way it works in D&D
Does it
3.5.
just go back down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I am a soul.
Right.
Like
You're
it's all.
like,
It's all.
you're dead. You just go. Funk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a full being.
So, like ballpark, because I know Milana is in like the 400-year range.
I thought Azrael was probably because
Are
when
we
he
similar in age?
I thought he would be at that old or older. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when he joined you guys, he was a full-fledged adventurer
We're
already.
the old ones of the group.
Yeah, he was already level 10,
Yeah, that's
Probably.
true.
Yeah.
and so that off camera, that's probably a lot of it, like
Right.
adventuring and schmucking.
That's funny.
Right.
Well, it's like
In real life, it took us 20 years to get to level 10. So
Yeah, jeez.
I mean, Gerlach's not old. I mean, Nuek started as a kid.
No, yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. That's
That's right. You did.
He
start.
knew. He knew.
Oh my God.
He knew.
So
Brimstone.
Brimstone is 700 years old.
Brimstone's a half dragon. He could be pretty old.
Mm,
Am I incorrect in remembering this, that you used to just be a dude who was a wrestler and then got
You
possessed
know,
by a demon mask that
I've-
made you a half dragon?
He's went back and forth, and
He's been done so many retcons. I've done so many retcons with Brimstone because I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with him, and I just wanted to play D&D first time
Yeah.
experience.
Oh, yeah.
whatever. But I was like, the idea that like it was just like he was like the son of a red dragon and some drunken warrior dude who's just like, me and the dragon get together, and it's like, okay, yeah, he's just an accident or whatever happened. Now I've got like this whole idea for a story. I still need it right now, Josh. I'm sorry.
send me some of it, but yeah, you probably need to send me the
But
rest.
essentially, what it is, I'll give you guys like the cliff notes of the idea. He was born, but he was born from an egg, but he was found by this woman who's from this village of like warrior monk people and whatever. She adopted him because she was unable to have children herself, but she was also like the strongest warrior. So the fact that she couldn't have children was like this kind of weakness in her mind, and it kind of upset her, and it was like this big dilemma, and that's essentially why she was so clingy to Brimstone, despite people being saying that thing's not natural. It's a red dragon.
scary
it's
dragon
evil.
baby.
It's a chromatic red dragon baby. It's dangerous. And she was like, I can't give up this kid, and I don't want to give him up just because he's a freak to other people. And it's just like this whole dramatic story, and it leads up eventually to like him meeting Shalazar for reasons. Shalazar being like, hey, this red dragon thing's cool, and like I want to make this into like a mind slave for me. And then eventually Brimstone goes off and he kills his own people, and that's kind of like where his dramatic thing comes in, and him breaking the mind control part is when he killed his mother in the process. And then so that's kind of why he's hellbent on finding Shalazar, but he's also mixed up in the head because the masks like talks to him from time to time. Apparently he put it to sleep at some point. And so like things are like real but unreal to him,
Right.
and it feels like he's almost in a lucid dream of some
Yeah,
kind.
makes
There's
sense.
definitely been times in Brimstone's past where the mask has taken over and just fucked up his memory.
Yeah, pretty much.
too.
That's
So there's
it.
definitely been stuff that Brimstone's done where he's like, I don't remember that.
Yeah, but I kind of wanted to like really play into the whole backstory of his at some point and like make it like a thing, whatever. So that
Yeah,
might be
that's fair.
something in the future.
Yep. I think with that and all this travel, we'll give away the last code for Sly Flourishes Fantastic Locations, maybe somewhere where Brimstone came from.
Yeah.
There's a code. If you get it, you get it. And I think with that, I think it's time to wrap it up.
Heck yeah, I want to go to bed.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah,
hanging out
same
with
here.
us.
Thanks for
we'll see you all in
hanging.
2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.
people.
Good night.